Sure, mate.
So this guy's got to be good. He's Perth
Yeah.
Diamond. He's higher ranked than anyone on the East Coast.
Yes.
So
Look, Perth Diamond out of the 5 people that play Street Fighter out that way.
yeah, and they're all better than everyone in Melbourne, according to Freezer.
According to Freezer, yeah.
According to Freezer. You know, the world's most prolific Honda mate.
But we don't have a Honda match. We have a Cameo Non match in front
Dude,
of
we
us.
have a Wake Up
And
Super match.
Wake Up
Send
Super
it.
on side.
Oh, the neck
Commander.
breaker. The
That's good.
Frankensteiner.
But catches the jumper with a grab. He's pulling it else out. What's he looking for?
Oh, the grab. Okay, that'll do it.
A kill. All
There
right,
we
I'll
go,
take
see?
it. Okay.
Rav is a dirty East Coaster, and Kacheng is a pure, honest Perth player.
Yeah, Rav is South Australia. I don't know what
that's
you're on
true,
about. mate.
actually. I thought Rav was... No, you're right. He's a South Australian. Okay, they live in a
Oh,
different
no.
universe. Like,
Here we go.
There's no rivalry with Adelaide because they don't exist. Exactly.
God.
Ever since Falco, like, disappeared, no one cares about SAM.
Nope.
So sad.
Well, they do have a big cheese every year, but that's a
Dude,
size.
and I've always wanted to go to it. Oh, wait, no, Falco's a Melbourneite now anyway. SA really doesn't exist. Falco lives in Melbourne, so, you know, South Australia is really is the forgotten land.
Yeah. Now, do remember,
Forgotten country.
our grand finals is best of 3, so King has to win
First
2
of
more
3.
of these. First of 3, yes. Sorry.
It's
my
not
bad.
also not grand final.
Well, it's going to be eventually.
It's winners final.
Winners
single-
minute.
All right. Welcome, slightly belatedly, but we are here for your midweek mix-up. It is midweek mix-up number 74. Great to have you with me. I've got Random. How are you going, Random?
I'm doing pretty well, man. It's been a good week for fighting games. Got Spicing around the corner. MVC was announced yesterday. Keen for some punch facey. Let's go.
Absolutely. And before we get into the good stuff, we're just going to do some quick administration. Reminder that Midweek Mix-Up officially sponsored by OG Nerd. It's the gamer's choice of streetwear apparel, and you can use the code SFA for 10% off your next purchase.
SFA presents LIU or Light It Up. It's an arcade controller overlay designed for FGC streamers and arcade gamers. Whether you use a controller, an arcade stick, or even a hitbox, you can customize how you want your controls to look. With over 113 different layout configurations, choose from recognizable brands such as B&B, Espada, Itoki, Hitbox, Razer, and more. Out now on Steam.
And SFA also presents Eden Parry, an arcade mobile game inspired by the parrying mechanic of fighting games. You tap the screen to deflect projectiles and melee attacks. Build pulse with each parry as your score multiplies. That's Eden Parry, the arcade mobile game. You mentioned it, Marvel vs. Capcom is back. Let's not forget Street Fighter 3 is the featured game at EVO this year, so parrying heavy there. Parry's got a bit of a nerf in Street Fighter 6, but they're obviously still an important part of the game, so something to brush up on. But for now, let's play some Street Fighter.
Hell yeah. So excited. So excited to be back. So excited to be watching Midweek Mix-Up again for the 74th time in total. Fantastic. So keen for the first matchups. The end matchups, all of it. Fighting game goodness. Let's do this.
Yeah, we've got 28 players, and there are some heavy hitters in each of these groups. I was looking at each group being like, oh no, it's the pool of death. But I said that for all four. So, you know, we've got some big names. We've got Volian, the Godslayer, returning after last week's win. We have 4-star. We've got Luke bringing the Ed, who's won plenty of midweek mix-ups himself. Cooper. We've got, I see Oxytoxin is back. We've got some absolute killers in the pools tonight. So no matter which match you tune in, when you tune in, I'm sure we'll have some good quality Street Fighter. And speaking of big names, I think we've got Shenkan up again. Up is one of our first players. So going to see an Ed early on.
It does appear that we're going to have Ed versus Ed all going to plan with Tekkinetic rocking that box up.
Interesting. Wow. Maybe I wonder if Shenkan will bring out the Jamie. I think he was playing Jamie at the Unga the other night. So maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't play a lot of the Ed Mirror, so maybe he doesn't like it. Maybe it's better, but we'll have to wait and see.
He was doing pretty well with Ed at BAM. I've seen him do a couple of tournaments since the last time you and I talked specifically, but yeah, it's good to change it up sometimes, and maybe he knows something that we don't.
Yeah, well, and like I said, he's absolutely no slouch with Jamie. I wouldn't want to fight either of them.
Hell no.
It depends on the mirror. With Ed, I don't know. For me, I can't get in a good rhythm. I think because his range is already awkward, but I know the range that's awkward for my opponent and not for Ed. But if you're both Ed, then that range is sort of the same, which is true of most mirror matches. But because he's that little bit quirky, it kind of feels like who's got the slickest level 2 combos going to win in the end. Because once you get that opening, if you can do the desync combos where you knock them out and then knock them back in, and you can do 60% and
yeah,
it looks stylish as hell.
I've been seeing some more level 2 sauce, you know, little bit of that pepper. Ed, mate, it's insane. The things that you can do with Ed, incredible, and it still feels like people are unlocking things with him. So hey, I'm excited. He's a very interesting character. I'll ring that for the hills and back. So you know, for the mirror match, we're gonna see some 2 titans go at it. It's gonna be a good ass time. Mm-hmm.
And I think we sort of saw it like Rashid. Everyone was like, "Oh, his buttons are too stubby. He's level 2 is good, but you know, he's not that good." And now he's easily right up the top. He didn't really get too many nerfs or changes in the patch, and now everyone's saying that he's broken. Aki obviously got a little bit of help with some buffs, but even before that, you had players who were bringing it to, had like Broski taking the fight to Mena RD at Red Bull Kumite in the US, showing what Aki could do even before she got the help that she did. So it does seem like there's a little lag period on these characters when they come out, where people are like, yeah, they're mid tier, they're pretty good, but you know, other characters do what they do better, and then slowly people unpick that source, and you end up with seeing the true potential. And I feel like maybe we've just got to that point with Ed, with, as you say, some of that extra saucy level 2 damage that we're starting to see.
Hey, the game's only been in the oven for a year. People still cooking, so it's always gets to this point in a game's lifespan where things start to get a little interesting with characters that you don't really expect. So it's good to see Arky getting her dues. She's a cool character. I think she was a little down from season 1, but season 2 wise, she looks formidable. She is formidable. Playing her in ranks, oh my goodness, so many things to think about. But yeah, I'm assuming that we can only have more things to wait upon and more things to wait to cook with the coming of Elena, Mai, and Terry, as well as Bison in a couple days. Man, they're gonna have some hella sauce. I don't know how I'm gonna treat these KOF characters coming into Street Fighter, man. Like that's crazy. What are they gonna be like? How are they gonna change? What are they gonna use with Drive Rush? So many things to think about. We've so many things to unlock in the future. My goodness.
Absolutely. And you know, are they going to be? Where do you do if you're Capcom? Do you be a bit more loyal to how they work, because that's what the SNK fans, or do you give them the DJ treatment where you just sort of like overhaul them into still a strong and very interesting character? In DJ's case, much more interesting than he ever really was in previous appearances. No offense if you're a OG or Street Fighter 4 DJ fan. I mean, if you are if you are a Street Fighter 4 DJ fan who doesn't have character loyalty prior to Street Fighter 4, hit me up in the chat, because I don't believe you exist. Character was absolute trash.
Garbage.
Why?
It's not worth it. It was never worth it. That's why him coming back, right? Had his Street Fighter 5 break, comes back, and he's got style, he's got finesse, got combos out the arse. They really did the right things to him to make him more of an interesting character.
Yeah,
fantastic.
As soon as I saw DJ, and then anytime people have been like, oh, I don't want Ed to come back, or oh, I don't want this character, I'm like, you saw what they did to DJ, right? Like, it doesn't matter what they were, they will give them a glow up, and they have not failed on a character so far. Touch wood.
yeah. Well, here's hoping. I don't think they have a non-interesting character. Maybe Lily, but even then, like the good Lilies have got that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I trust them. Full faith into seeing what they can make interesting characters out of this game. It seems to be part of the course so far. So I guess we see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, even characters like Honda was probably a bit too basic in season 1. He relied a bit too much on just headbutt and butt slam. Bam. They took that on board. They had a look, and you know what? They've given him his neutral back. They've given him a few more options. That crouching mid punch. You know, he plays like a real character more than he did in season 1, and so, you know, most of the characters aren't that far off. And with Lily, I don't know how much I watch players like Rumors here in Australia, you watch El Chicote, and the work they get out of that, I think it's Crouch Fierce, that anti-airs basically at a 270-degree arc. You want to get out of the corner? No, it still hit you.
No, you're stuck. You're stuck there forever. You're in jail, and it's really, the onus is on that player to make a mistake so you can get out, because that anti-air is too damn good. Don't want to jump. You got to take your space back.
Yeah. So she's probably got the least variation in her game plan. You're probably right in terms of, you have to get win stocks. You have to sort of spire in and get those plus frames, and then you can start your mix. But that's going to happen. I guess you want some characters that have a simple game plan, otherwise people are going to be overwhelmed trying to think of their flowchart.
How do you feel about characters with chores? There's a few characters that need a couple of prerequisites to get their shit off, like Manon, for instance, Lily, who we just talked about. Jury, to an extent, she has some stuff to do, but it's not as bad. How are you feeling about that coming into the second year?
Look, I think probably in terms of balance, we probably want, maybe we need to see a bit more even, for characters like Jamie, who have to get their 4 drinks every round and it resets, versus Manon, who keeps those medals and really has that snowball effect where you might win the first round, but unfortunately you got comboed into hit grab and she's built 3 medals, and suddenly it's an uphill battle from that point on.
Scary stuff.
Very scary. But if you're going to give Jamie 4 drinks that hold over, if he gets those 4 drinks, his damage and his combo potential and the command grab, you know, you almost have to gut the character if you're going to make that change. So I understand why it doesn't exist, but it does feel like some people keep their resources and others don't in a way that's not quite even, but, you know, it's all a delicate balance, and that's why I'm not in charge, because I don't know how to do that without greatly upsetting the ecosystem.
Hey, Voliant calling for a nerf to Manon, but you know, fair enough, man. You do you, man. You want your character neutered? That's fine, bro. That's cool.
All right, first match underway, and looks like Shenkan says no thanks on the mirror match. We are going to see the Jamie up against the Ed, but obviously he'll know exactly what Tekkinetic wants to do because he plays the character, but big combo from Tekkinetic up first.
Liking the pink drip on the coat, man. It looks good as hell. I don't know what people are saying. That stuff is it's pristine. Big fan of that costume. It's going to go in for the drive rush. Jump in, try to tame the stakes back. Nah, EX, put your ass in the corner. It's my turn, baby. Shen's gonna go to work right now in this corner with his EX. Yep, only needs to claim it back. Yeah, just keep pushing buttons. That's all right. I'll take another drink here. Put him in the corner. Looking for a definitive win, maybe?
Yeah,
there it is.
Yeah. I was gonna say, surely he's in the range where he can just chip with a wrecker from there. Didn't even need it.
So oppressive in the corner, especially if you know what you're doing. And as we said before, Shenkan knows exactly what he's doing with these characters. So both characters very, very familiar. So we'll see what happens and see if Tekkinetic can make anything back. But it seems right now they're staying in the middle, which is kind of where you want to be, I suppose, if you don't want to get your ass popped. And Anti-Air comes in nice and smooth towards the drink, drive rush towards the middle. Yeah, no, we're just staying careful at the minute, but I say too careful and man's going to put you in the corner and get his stuff off. Puts the grab.
Yeah, and just like that, once again, Shenkan has the corner, and it's just so patient, just waiting, saying, I don't need to get out of the corner, you do. I will wait here and counter whatever you do, and just keep you locked down. And as you said, he's been so ready with the anti-airs, and there he gets a drink.
Drinks
just
up.
gonna...
Moving
and there we go.
Towards the middle. The fireballs, just try and keep him out. No drinks for you, sir. You're cut off. Push him back for the kill rush backwards. Drive rush, but the grab puts it back.
Yeah, punish counter throw. One touch.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
All right. Now we got a match. Let's go.
And Tekkinetic is getting so much mileage out of any opening that he gets. Even if he has to spend the resources, he's doing big chunks of damage.
Oh, okay. We're getting full drink. We're getting drunk, baby. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Let's see what Shen does with it. The drive rush.
No, it's just, don't you know, it's just energizing herbal tea.
My apologies.
Oh, there he goes, drive rush in.
Ain't nothing PG about this beating in the corner.
No, brutal stuff. Oh, ready with the cross cut. Don't test. Oh, puts himself in burnout with the get off me. Willing to play just to get himself that space. Oh, there's the opening.
Nibs, he's trying to get the nibs back while Tekkinetic's trying to find a way back from burnout. But now he's got the hair out. He's rocking one now. It's putting towards the corner. Yeah, drive rush, baby. Let's see what he can get out of this one. Wow, nice.
Oh, the dive. Oh, level 3. No. Recovered from the dive kick in time.
Me, sir? You're gonna do that to me? Nah, brother. That's take you into the next. Take you into the next. Very, very good.
I wonder if he was hoping for the
Nice.
Is he gonna force him into the mirror match? He says didn't want to play the Ed mirror. I've got one for you.
Looked upon the spice rack and he said, Jamie mirrors, that's what we want against the Shenkan himself. Damn, okay, I'm so keen for this next fight. Let's see how we do here. Oh my goodness.
We are ready.
Let's get this on. Blue and silver get up. Nice color combination.
Yeah, oh, well. And it looks like... Oh, confusingly... Wait, was Tekkinetic in the same color that Shenkan was just in, just to make our life as difficult as possible? I think he is.
Maybe.
So we've got Shenkan in the purple and Tekkinetic in the yellow and black this time.
Oh, he's taking it. He's straight up taking it.
He not only forced him into the mirror, he not only forced him into the mirror, he stole his color scheme. The disrespect.
Shenkan's surely out for blood. They say that he raised his eyebrows once and parted the Red Sea. It's written in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to use his rage to beat him. Give me my color back.
Yeah, perfect, Mary. And he's just going to take a drink. There's another one. Oh, it doesn't get it in time.
2 drinks apiece. Full nibs across the board. Big parry.
Yep. Oh, empty jump throw for the perfect parry catch, and then into the corner, ready for the DI reset. He's got the resources. Don't know if he'll spend it here. No, just willing to get out of the corner. Goes for the grab, but he's ready. Neutral jump. Now he's got level 4. Interrupts the drive rush. Again, doesn't spend. Gets caught. That'll be it.
It's caught drinking. Comes home to the kids. You have a drinking problem, honey. He's like, no, I don't. And he dies for it. My goodness. work it out. We're fine. We're all good. Drive rush to work it out in a really, really healthy way. Conducive to everybody involved. Gets a drink in, but Shen's going to take his back and go for the level 3.
Yeah, that's smart. Really low on nibs, so this will give him a good chance to get back up, build a couple of blocks, and he still has the corner. Gets the follow-up because it's the non-critical art.
Yeah, he's still in the corner. It's very much Shen Kahn's game at the moment. He's keeping the pressure in the corner. Jumps in to try and get something to work, but gets something, doesn't manage to follow it up. Drive rush to get out, but is he really out? Is he really away? Yeah, he's pulling the pressure in. Okay, that's fair enough. Taking it, going to take his.
Oh, there's the palm. Gets it. Doesn't. Oh, might have enough to kill. Not quite. Just living on a. Oh, there it is. Shen Kahn. He's been ready with those DPs all match. And he takes it. Doesn't matter if it's the Ed or the Jamie. I know these characters. Shen Kahn moving on 2-0.
Hey, you take my color, I take your life. That's the motto in this fight right now. You gotta be careful encroaching on a man's colors. You better be ready to fight for that. So, hey, good job from Shen Kahn as always. Always putting up a good show. And every time I see him fight, every single time, it's an entertaining match. So, no foul play to him. Flickers did well. Brilliant match to start off our SFA this evening. SFA midweek.
Absolutely, we love a bit of personality, fake or not beef. I don't care. You know, we'll get on board. Bit of showmanship.
We'll invent it. That's fine. We'll invent beef. That's no dramas at all.
Call us professional wrestling. We will write the script to the story.
Oh, someone bring out the tables, please. I need the table. 2-0 the way of Shen Kahn, and he'll start his group up very, very well. Good momentum coming through with Jamie, which is a change from what we've typically seen. But you mentioned that he was playing Jamie before. Fantastic.
Change up. And you know, Jamie got a bit of help in the Akuma patch. So I think a few people who wanted to really love the character and stick with him are starting to come back and really try and make him work. So hopefully we see a bit more of Jamie throughout Season 2 of Street Fighter. I think next up we've got Professo bringing the Ryu up against the multi-midweek winner Nez or Luke, who confusingly plays Ed, but that's okay. Speaking of Eds, we saw one to start the stream, and another character that we've been talking about a lot because he's getting a lot of attention at the moment, and it'll be interesting to see what we can do. I know that I was fighting Professo just last night, and he adapted to all the little Ed knowledge checks that I tried to get over on him. So, but Luke's Ed is notably better than mine, so we'll see how he goes.
He's ready, willing, and able to try and beat this Ed. He's got the practice in. He's got a very strong character behind him. Ryu getting the love this season, so good to see. We've got to get our main character some love so often. Right now he's doing pretty well. Put him in the corner, managing the space a bit. Some classic Ryu footsies. Trying to keep Ed at bay. Oh, the Superman punch doesn't land. Oh, okay, here we go into the corner. No, we're still safe for now.
Yeah, Professor gets the corner with the back throw.
Ready to drive us, kill rush inwards. All right, back into the middle of the screen. He's applying the pressure now. Trying to get something to work. EX reigns supreme in that exchange. Towards it. Oh, jumps over him. Yeah, gives him the old grab. Gives him the old school Street Fighter stuff.
Yeah. That's it. The light cross up blocked into grab, but
all right.
Luke ready. Finishes up that last pixel of health.
He's got the practice on him, but can he handle the multi-time champion Luke with his Ed? Very formidable, incredible player as far as midweek goes in general. But he's not going to go down without a fight. So we're gonna see what makes of that. But Luke getting the advantage quite early on, pushes him towards the right side, back and towards the middle. Looking to make some space at the minute. Get some low forwards.
Yeah, willing to just play that neutral. Oh, here we go, into the level 2. Let's
Let's
see.
cook, baby.
What's he got? Yeah, that's... Oh, no, missed time on the desync combo. Still ekes out a fair bit of damage, but just off on the timing. Wanted to get that bounce back down. There's the Snatcher on Wake Up.
Attempting to play with
gonna
the brain a
kick him.
little bit. Still
there
keeping
we
his
go.
points. Old Professor. The donkey kick. That's risky, but oh, here we go. All right, enough of fight yet. Low forward, no conversion though, so Luke's going to take advantage of that and take the first game.
Yeah. Luke really making a statement that he's willing and keen to play the neutral in this matchup. He's confident with his spacing, and another player that just knows exactly how to eke out every pixel of damage that he can when he does get that opening. Oh,
No. All right.
the
all right.
OTCP. Yeah, you think it's your turn? Nah.
I'm taking my turn back, brother. You can get that corner. No, we're getting counter hits. Oh, hey, baby. Oh my god, again. The reversal. Oh, he's ready for it. Nah, I've had enough of this shit. Get in here. No, you get in here. We're playing Tom and Jerry at the moment. But nah, Professor seems to be keeping the corner. Oh, that's the one slip up that Luke was looking for to try and get an advantage here, back towards the middle of the screen, keeping that space and waiting for button pushes just to give him a little bit of that level 1. Takes the first
Yeah.
round.
Wow, I forget how much damage that level 1 does sometimes. I'm like, is this enough to kill? And then that last hit of it does so much.
Stylish,
Oh.
it's effective, it goes well with his whole thematic. It's good all across the board, I think. All greens. Puts him in the corner
Oof.
now.
Big stand fear.
Neutral jump is powerful, baby. Puts the uppercut in, puts him straight back into that corner, back against the wall now. Can Professor
be
get
it.
out? No, he won't. And he hits him with the level 2 for good measure. Oh.
He needed that little smidge of extra damage, and he had the resources, so why not?
Yeah, fair enough. Go for it. Secure that win, brother. That's 2-0 towards Ness. And there's a reason that he's a multi-time champion. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. And you saw a couple of times in that something that if you can get to any Eds out there who are looking, that neutral jump mid kick, it's a bit like JP's Kane, where the button extends for so long. So if you can just neutral jump and catch them walking forward, you can combo it into the crouching mid kick, which gives you the OD snatcher, full combo. Very, very powerful tool for controlling that neutral in a way that maybe you're sick of his standing mid kick getting beaten out by other faster crouching mid kicks and that sort of thing. So a good display of it there of once you know that range, just the kind of damage that you can do with this character.
Hey, that's why we keep it around, ladies and gentlemen. Boombox with the knowledge. God knows that I don't have that intro, so it's good to have you here, mate, to cover for that little area. But no, it's very, very helpful advice to any player.
If you could allow play that back to me when I'm actually playing, so I could do the things I know I should, that'd be 10 out of 10.
Need someone to make a compilation of Boombox's commentary, please. I'm gonna need that commission. Oh,
Although, don't they say that you reject your? Don't you need someone else to record things? I'm sure I heard that if you make yourself like to study to fall asleep to, your brain just rejects it because it's so used to tuning you out.
oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, well, you don't want to make your own autobiography. You want a biographer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're bringing to you Fast and Furious tonight in the midweek mix-up 74. We've got another match for you. I believe it's Warlock up against Cyclips. So we've got another Ryu, and we know that Warlock, we saw a few ODDPs from Professor, but no one ODDPs like Warlock. So let's see how Cyclips adapts with the Kim here, and whether he leaves any spaces for Warlock to bust out.
If you want a man with personality, Warlock has got it in troves. He is known for his Akuma from SF5, of course. He needs no introduction in general, and he's a bit crazy. But we'll drop the first round to Cyclips. He's very much ready with his Kimberly.
Absolutely. Well, no slouch with the Kim Cyclips either, so Warlock just controlling the space.
Throwing haymakers, just throwing all the heavy buttons. Oh, here comes the setup. Okay.
Oh, nah, that was into the level 2. That was slick.
Oh,
that was
that's-
incredible. The double
That
bomb.
was disgusting. That's disgusting. Can't be just doing that to him. My God. Yeah, he's gonna take that perfect KO, and it's well deserved. That was.
Yeah, you can't even be mad if you get hit by that. You're like, yeah, okay, sure.
That's crazy. He's out for blood. Cyclops is out for blood this week. He wants all of it. He is out to win the whole damn thing.
Well, and I guess, you know, if you're playing a character like Ryu and to an extent Akuma who can deal out so much damage if they get the chance, you really just have to go for it. That's what, oh no, the slide, unsafe, and he's in burnout, thrown into the corner. Tough position for Cyclops. He's just, oh no, now he has level 1 to bust out, but he's not going to get a chance. I don't know if Warlock's going to rep the ODDP. He might not even need to.
That's, yep, the intense pressure of one, Mr. Warlock. That's some busy business right there from the Ryu player. Coming with the drive rush into the middle. He's throwing the big buttons out. Keep it in space, try and see if he can come in with something. Drive rush, enough to no avail. Donkey kick again. The DI straight after the donkey kick. Get your stuff off.
Oh no. Misses the drive rush cancel.
Straight back into the middle, back into the left side corner. This is the danger zone at this point.
Oh, just lets it go with the level 1. Catches the button and just jumping in, testing the anti-airs.
He were to be a piano player, his favorite song would be The Entertainer, because that's what Warlock comes and does every single time he steps up a midweek mix-up. And he's showing again, he's just putting overwhelming pressure. That perfect meant nothing to him. Absolutely nothing.
Sweep. He doesn't care. Oh, catches him this time. Might have to spend here to get the kill, yeah.
Yep, that'll do it. That'll be the one for the round, I assume.
Yeah, that should be enough, especially with the critical art.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, there we go.
Look at my paint in full. Damn. All right.
And, you know, he takes that movement and damage buff into that next round. So, you know, Kimberly's love to spend the level 3 whenever they have it because it makes them, you know, it helps them for the rest of the game. So.
Yep. There's really no reason not to in situations where you can land it. Full disclosure. Ooh. But
sweep into sweep. Oh, here we go. But Warlock still keeping this pressure up. Has to spend the drive reversal again just to give himself some breathing room.
He's a truck. He's on the back foot and Warlock does have effect to the people. Oh my goodness, the EX Tatsu to finish it off. He just walks forward, doesn't give a shit. He just wants it. This game is not over by any means. We're down to the third game, sorry. I apologize.
And he just, so oppressive with the Ryu. He doesn't care about the frame data. He doesn't care whose turn it is. It's always Warlock's turn.
Always Warlock's turn. And Cyclops taking exception to that this round, but putting the beat down on the middle of the screen. Not typically where you want to be with Kimberly, but if it works, it works, Sale. You can play neutral against this man in different ways. You got to figure it out. You know, big sweep coming through, the grab. He's walking forward again. Another low forward, no conversion. Oh, the EXDP.
Yeah, and then... oh no! Drops the combo. But now he's in the corner. Yeah, lets it rip again.
That's in return. That's the Kimberly effect. Is that you can get spaghetti if you're not thinking about everything that character throws out. You can get confused real quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know the ODDP. It's a risk, but sometimes when you've just been punished for letting it rip, your opponent's thinking they're not going to do it again. Look at how much damage I just did.
Surely he ain't going to do it again.
Yeah. Oh, is this catch? Whoa.
Yeah, they increased the hitbox, I believe.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that combo into the level 3, but you know, it works. Oh, sweeps the spray can setup, and now in burnout in the corner. We saw what Warlock could do here before. Oh, no follow up. Just willing to, he'll just crouch block, make him come forward. Gets his nibs back.
All right,
just the throw.
Reversal.
Oh.
DI! Is he going to finish it here, or is he going to... No, he's going to let it rest. Yeah, we're both playing pretty conservatively at the minute. Warlock with the nibs goes in for the jumping medium kick and takes the round. It is one more round to decide which direction this game is going to go. This entire set.
Yeah, the amount of times that's traded. The jump kick, might be jump heavy, trading with, oh no! Goes for the cancel, but it didn't hit. He just completed the combo even though it was on block. Interrupts the overhead. Still punish counter throw, huge life lead. Oh, got him pinned down. Gets him that time with the anti-air. Now it's Cyclops' turn. He's fully stocked. He's got to spend. I don't think this won't be enough to kill with all the scaling.
Anyone's game at this point and see what he can do after the hard knockdown, of course.
Will Warlock let it rip? No, he does.
Oh, the sweep!
The sweep to catch the walk back. Oh my goodness. Warlock takes it 2-1 over Cyclops.
That's unpredictable nature of the man. They're always entertaining to watch, and a great game between these two. Both out for blood, but of course Warlock prevails. Whew.
Yeah.
Wow. That's insane. That's insane. I've seen him play a handful of times. To sit here and watch him play while doing the comms. Oh my, what a time. I understand why everyone loves it so much. Fantastic. What the god.
The amount of times you watch and you're like, that shouldn't work. But you also then realize, I would have got hit by that. So clearly it does.
The sheer gall of the man to continue walking forward like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Laws of physics do not apply to Warlock. Warlock applies to the laws of physics. So, especially in a fighting game. So, more power to you, my friend. More power to you. Waiting our next game now. The run for those of you who have maybe joined us late. We had Shenkan 2-0 against Flickers. We had Nez Luke 2-0 against Professo, and Warlock 2-1 against Cyclops, just a match we just saw. Riveting matches so far. Pretty good. That was our first really close one. Fantastic. Honestly, every single time we come here, it's always fun in some way.
And it's always, I mean, scores like 2-0 are so cruel, aren't they? It makes it look like you got absolutely washed, and you'd like to put a little asterisk and be like, hey, I took a round in both of those games, and like we were down to yellow health each.
Yep, 100%, man. It tells a bit of story, a bigger story than it does on paper. So yeah, definitely worthwhile fights. No one got smashed by any means.
Maybe that's just because I got 2-0'd out of the last tournament I was in, and so I'm still a bit salty about it. But that's okay.
That'll do it. That'll definitely do it. I was lucky enough to go 2-2 last tournament of mine, so yeah, not breaking even. That's can't be too bad in business. It's better to break even than not.
Yeah, exactly. Looking ahead, I think we might have possibly a Zangief mirror coming up. We see a lot of Zangief in the midweek, but we haven't seen any this week so far. I think we're about to correct that potentially, depending on. If I'm reading our schedule correctly.
Surprising, given that Zangief is made to be quite the little superstar in this season. He's doing the good shit. People like it. People are putting him up. I heard people putting him up in top 5 for tier lists or whatever. Man, that's crazy. Even to talk about that is crazy from where he was in, for instance, 5. That's so I'm always up for a wrestling match. So I hope perhaps we'll get a wee mirror match.
Well, I guess it also shows just how important your nibs are, and Zangief just gobbles them up in Season 2. He can do so much damage. So you either hold the grab and suddenly you're in, hold the string and you're suddenly in burnout, or guess what? You got scooped. So, that and some of the other benefits that he's got has just made him, it's the game plan's still the same, and there we go. Fish Breath up against the Pyro, the Geef versus the Geef, both in the Professor outfit, here to make the hard reads. Let's see what they've got.
Straight up, I know it's not on the stream, but I have the Zangief stage, so I'm very happy with this thematic right now. Gives him an SPD and straight in the middle, just to send a bit of a message. The big Rolling Thunder gets a neutral jump after the fact. Nah, he's burnt out, but he's still looking fierce. Puts him towards the corner. Maybe he'll make something work here. Makes it harder without the drive rush. Back towards the middle. We're testing each other a little bit. Just throwing the big chops. Puts him towards the left side. Charge punch. Straight up to the right. Oh, yes, the X Lariat. That's the stuff. That'll go Fish Breath's away for the first round.
Yeah, and you're probably more willing to go into burnout in a Zangief mirror, because his burnout pressure is probably one of the weakest. Like once he's got you there, compared to some of the characters in the game, he doesn't have the sort of infinites that he can really put you in, or ways to really chip you. But obviously you still want, as you say, the drive rush for the Oki, or the drive reversal for the get off me. So obviously you want to avoid it, but these two willing to spend the nib and just keep their offense going.
Hey, got to keep throwing some hands, man, but I don't want to be close to Zangief at any point. Even if I'm playing as Zangief, I don't want to be close to anyone. I'm still scared always, but the fruits of the labor of getting someone in burnout, the SPD, going to give Pyro the second round.
Here we go. So 1 round apiece, both fully loaded. The loyal fans on deck for both of these players. So they're going to be watching for any time where they're slightly minus or they might get caught out. Just playing patient, gets the chops. Drive rush into the corner, locking him down, just giving him the space. There's the heavy. Oh, gets out with the jump. Now it's your turn in the corner.
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt him a bit, and he's on the back foot a little bit. He's still staying patient. Fish Breath trying to throw some hands.
Nah, the running bear grab. Got him. Oh, the OD.
Might have got mixed up. Hard to keep track with these costumes, but looking dapper, so that's all that matters. Both in yellow now, and both have CA. So, that's crazy.
No, there's a gap in the lariat. Nah.
That's crazy.
That's the kind of thing you only know if you play. Like, that's definitely happened to Fish Breath for him to know to bust that out there.
Yeah, it's a kind of move that makes you feel good when you do it and makes you feel awful when you get hit by it, especially when you feel like you can have the round. But the first game's going to go towards the way of Fish Breath. So,
and the Pyro, he's furious. Look at, he's already done half the life bar damage. He is going in with the scoop. He wants to make a statement after being robbed in that last round. Goes for the knee, interrupts with the jab. Drive rush, just going to keep the pressure up. Then it's his turn to get scooped. Fish Breath. Oh, now he's in burnout, whereas Fish Breath is fully loaded on Nibs. Neutral jump, SCT.
Catch wrestling is the game of counters, and he just showed exactly why Zangief is strong in those scenarios, even when he's burnt out. Still got an SPD, which means he's still volatile as hell.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, they've reset. Zapyro's got that out of his system after the last round.
Pressure goes back towards the way of Fish Breath. A neutral jump. Contesting in the air. Another jump is for your measures. Oh, the SPD misses back towards the corner. Yeah, he's got to go for that level 3. You got to go for that level 3. He's going to catch his ticket into the next round with this one.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you've got a whole round. Oh, not quite. Lives by a sliver. But he's in
Great. Fantastically done. He's not out of this at all by any means, and he's looking to secure the set with this next round. The reversal in the corner. Gonna trade some whiffs. More whiffs again.
Just throwing buttons. One of them will connect. There we go. Punish counter. Jump. Okay. Cross up.
Into the corner now. I've gotten discombobulated with who's who.
Fish Breath is in the black.
Yep.
He's got the OD lariat. Oh, now they're both in burnout.
Oh man, you know, okay, easy for me to identify, but that's okay. He's going to show me by doing some damage.
They're just two grey men at this point. Who's who?
It's just big meaty men slapping meat right now. Puts towards the corner, drive rush, amounts to nothing. He's still in burnout, so he's feeling the fury at the minute. He's waiting for his Nibs to return. The DI will give him enough time. He gets it.
Oh no! I think he's out of range. Yeah, and that'll do it.
That's
went
so
for the big read.
So heartbreaking, but he's going to take that one. He's going to take the game. Yeah, good set. I love a Zangief mirror match. So fantastic, just brilliant stuff.
And it didn't disappoint. Fish Breath. I haven't seen him for a while, and then he comes back and pulls off that absolute robbery with churning butter in the middle of a lariat to interrupt with the level 3.
Crazy. That was beautifully executed, and it gave him the momentum to continue and win the whole set. So more power to him, definitely. It's again, Zangief mirror matches are the most entertaining. In Street Fighter, I don't know, but in Street Fighter, I really enjoy a good grappler versus grappler. So fantastic match. Always appreciate work.
Well, and there's no. I mean, especially with Street Fighter 6 or 5, even though he wasn't the best, as you alluded to earlier in 5. But there's no green hand, there's no fireballs. You're not just like standing back and waiting for someone to make a mistake. You have to do the Zangief thing of walk your opponent down. But the thing is, they're doing the exact same thing to you. So it's real unstoppable force meets an immovable object as two Zangiefs walk slowly towards each other to see who'll flinch first.
Yeah, it's always, I'm a big Shoto player, so my game plan is usually to keep them away with the fireballs, maybe put some light buttons in there, but when you're two grapplers who need to walk in on each other, it's one of those cases, who's going to budge first, rock and a hard place kind of things, and it just ends up being a slap fest, and that definitely was a slap fest.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, I think, speaking of grapplers, I think we might have another grappler duo. We've got Volian himself up against Planetary, so it should be Manon up against another Zangief. We've got the Godslayer himself, as they were calling him in Japan after his efforts knocking out Margot and BAM. Last week's champion, Volian, he makes Manon look absolutely busted. Bottom tier says who?
Volian with that Dark Souls ass name, Volian the Godslayer, definitely a boss battle kind of name. So anyone who's walking up to him after that event, man, is going to be back of your mind a little bit anxious about it. But Planetary still making himself look strong to start this off. And we're just throwing. Why not? Screw it. Why not? Just throw it. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, yeah, Manon's neutral, so her buttons are so good. So I guess you got to throw Geef's biggest buttons out if you want to try and challenge it. So all power to him.
It's the middle. We're just throwing something to see if something can work. That's gonna cost you. That's gonna cost you very dearly. It's gonna give a medal to the judo champion. It's maintaining space. Grappler versus grappler. It's always a different kind of match, but big super just to cut that in half. Again, it's cost him. It's cost him every time. And Volian, formidable player. In case that wasn't apparent from our Godslayer call-outs, he's incredible. So you can't slip up against him. He'll take advantage and make you pay.
Yeah, absolutely. And even then, just not scared to throw out the low kicks. Keep you watching your toes. Then gets the corner, lets him out, but there's Ready with the anti-air. Back in the corner you go. Both very low on nibs. Just going to walk back, rebuild some drive gauge. There he goes. Just keeping him space with the kicks.
Yep.
God, the knee lands.
Get anything off
What
of
he
it though?
can do after, yeah. Oh, the drive rush command grab. That's 4 medals and a touch away from death.
Yeah, it's
Tough hill to climb.
them overheads, try and get something to work. Volian is wise to it, the drive rush, to try and get something, anything to work against a formidable player like Volian. And he's got burnt out, but still somehow managed to press his advantage. The overhead works. It actually works. Comes in with the jump, nothing in response. Put him back in the corner. He's paying patiently, and that's what patience does. It pays off.
Absolutely. I think if you could go back, you'll see at one point Volian just stopped moving there and waited for Planetary to come into his space. He's so confident in his neutral that he was willing to not even really move back and forth, just hold his ground and make Planetary try and make a mistake to get in.
Yeah, he's a very, very patient player. Played him not so long ago. You and I were talking about it before, and yeah, he's patient as all hell. He'll just wait for you to do something, and when you do, he's going to find that weakness and he's going to try and exploit it. DI to finish the round up. That's the first one towards Volian. The reason they call him the Godslayer. So planets don't stand a chance. Or do they? He's still keeping good poise. Still doing all right. He's
Yeah.
not break. What, Shattered Mental? Is DI in the corner? Overwhelming pressure.
Yeah, and that's something that, you know, the very best players can do. Volian's really changed up the momentum now, but you know, Planetary's holding his own, forced him into burnout. Oh, gets hit by the overhead, living on a pixel, chipped by the kicks, maybe even hit by the kicks.
Goes down with sword in hand, and that's going to be 2-0 Volian's way. And again, there's a reason they call him the Godslayer. So he's a formidable opponent every single time he steps into midweek mix-up. Of course, he was the winner last week, so he's got championship recognition. So always impressive to watch him work, especially with someone like Manon.
Yeah, and you saw, you know, we were talking about his patience, and in that last round, he really just put the foot down. And after he's just been waiting for you to come to him, all of a sudden, he turned on the offense, he put on the pressure, and you're just not ready for it because you're in this patient mindset. And with a character like Manon, especially, who snowballs so heavily, Manon, characters like Aki, if they change gears and suddenly you're having to guess and you're under all the pressure, they can really, really just overwhelm you. Kim's another one. And we saw a taste of it, how, you know, a change of pace can really unsettle your rhythm. And characters like Manon don't give you a chance to reset, because guess what? You just got a 5 medal command grab, and there goes a third of your health.
Yep, that's the one. And it's awkward to play grappler versus grappler, as far as I understand from grappler players, as it is, let alone against somebody who just knows the character inside and out. And you can't be too much of a slouch against someone like Zangief. Like he will make you pay for your inconsistencies. But if you know if you know what you're doing, 100%. If you know your character inside and out, if you love the French, then Manon will be easy slice for you, sir. Easy.
Yeah.
As.
And, you know, I'm sure I've had this conversation 8 million times during the midweek mix-up, but, you know, she's often lumped as the worst character in the game. But if anything, that's more a testament to the delicate balance that they've got in Street Fighter 6 instead of a stinging indictment of Manon as a character. She's got all the tools she needs. Obviously, there are some people, some characters that excel in certain things more than she does. Geef with his buffs, maybe more well-rounded on paper, but that doesn't matter when, you know, you've got two different players, two different approaches. I don't want to hear anyone blaming, particularly in this game compared to games like Super Turbo with true 9-1 matchups where genuinely a worse player is winning just because of who they're playing. You know, that's not an excuse in 6. And if you think so, you can join the comments with the people who like Street Fighter 4 DJ, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, it's a different world we live in now than past the Street Fighter 2 days where matchups were definitely one-sided. Every character's got sauce and flavor. I wonder if it is, in fact, a character is really bad or if other characters are just really good and really well-rounded in this game. Just in general, especially top end versus low end. But hey, look, if you're good with the character and you've got the fundamentals, then you'll win 9 times out of 10. Simple as that.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, I think you made a really good point there about, you know, it's not that characters are bad, it's just sometimes there are characters who do what that character does but a bit better, or they have a few more things to cycle through, whereas some characters might be limited. I feel like that's a lot of how people felt about Luke in Season 1 in particular, and still to an extent. You know, he had the Shoto game plan, he could play neutral, he could slow it down, he could keep you away with his super fast fireballs, or he could go in and deal an obscene amount of damage off a stray jab or a stray crouching medium punch.
Absolutely. And following that, though, we have Oxytocin versus Luna, Akuma versus Luke. Coming up for you next, I believe it's Group B match, and we're going to see a modern Akuma go up, our first modern of the night, I believe, on stream.
Yeah, and yeah, last time I saw Oxytocin, he was playing Dulcim. Now he's busting out the modern Akuma. Let's see what he's learnt in the lab. Well, that's modern. Don't jump on a modern player. Oh, gets the command grab off the teleport. He is ready.
Vicious stuff right there. It's hey, playing Akuma these last couple of weeks, it's easily that move, man. They called it scammy, and I guess it is. But if you hit it, you feel dumb, they feel dumb. But at the end of the day, it's Akuma getting the advantage. So more power to you.
Ooh, big jump in. Luna keeping the fight alive. Yeah, modern.
Yep.
Ready with the DPs. I mean,
Simple as that, man.
Yeah, you can't jump in on the best players at the best of times, but if you combine those sort of reactions with the one button DP, forget about it.
Yeah, and the mind games you try to put in to try and build to jumping at a particular time kind of go out the window because you can button it. So you can't be jumping, can't be doing silly business unless you neutral jump to get the whiff grab. He's gonna put him into the corner now. Luke in the corner historically has been extremely good. Let's see if Akuma can get out of it. Adamant Flame amounting to nothing. Air Fireball, it's not the way. Oh, the DI gets completely dodged. Perfect KO. 69. Nice. Luke doing his dance.
Oh, I does the dance. Yep. Oh, look, that was a perfect combination of things to happen all at once. Yep. That's why we're here for the midweek. Oh, the big charge back heavy punch and straight into the corner. How do you feel that into the level 3?
That's vicious. He's like, I don't want that in me, bro. You get some of that one. Oh my god.
Only one hit too and it was punish counter with the 9,000 health. See you later. What health bar?
Teleport grab on the back with your back against the wall can sometimes be really good because he doesn't be catching unawares. So if you're too far away from the corner, especially against Kuma, he can just get you with it. There's no real limits. But he's gonna take that round anyway. Game one's gonna go to Luna.
Yeah, Luna ready. He hadn't represented the DI at all. So even with the modern reaction, Oxy just wasn't ready for it. That's enough to seal the round. But straight away, the DP. He's ready, expecting maybe Luna expecting the fireball on round start because Akuma's can really set up that fireball game. Oh, again, that's 3 from 3, and I think they've all been punish counters. Those teleport grabs doing the work for Oxy at the moment.
Yep, when back's against the wall, sometimes you gotta throw something out. I've heard this man plays without a UI sometimes, so bananas. This man's been through rigorous training programs to try and get to where he is. Sometimes teleport just works.
Well,
in the corner though, if you see another one. Grab in.
Yeah, maybe Luna's expecting the fireball and trying for the perfect parry, just sees the flash. Oh, that's a big punish. Might be able to kill from here. No, just goes for the... Oh, pixel of health. Oh, goes for the... Grabbing at air. Yeah.
The booth grab comes in, but not to worry. He's going to keep to his plan. He's going to keep to his business. He's going to stay patient and try and get a whiff punish on the back foot. There's that grab again. There's that teleport grab. Vicious stuff.
Just those perfect parry reactions really hurting Luna. Just seeing the sort of flash. Must be reading fireball or maybe expecting it, hasn't had as much experience with Street Fighter 6 Akuma, expecting an attack to come out of it. Doesn't matter though. Luna has ready this time.
4 from 5 average, 4 from 6 average at this point. DDT to end it all. That's Luna 2-0 against Oxytocin. Paddock round by Luna and Luke.
Yeah, we were just talking. Luke got touched up a little bit. The jab scaling hurt him. They made his crouching medium punch a $999,000 button instead of $1 million button, but he's still a very strong character and he can still hit hard. And if you factor that into the paper health of a character like Akuma, you can land as many command grab throws as you want. If you eat a back charged heavy punch into level 3, the Luke will take that every day.
Let me tell you, if you sense a player who is thinking about something, if they crouch blocking and they're thinking about something, it's once again, it's gimmicky, but sometimes the teleport command grab will do you well, especially if someone's thinking. So they will always think about it. The worst part about it too, from what I've heard from opposition, because of course I'm an Akuma player, is that the fireball stance looks a lot like the teleport stance on startup. So if you're throwing fireballs and and all of a sudden you're okay, parry as usual. If you're caught autopiloting that, if you see a teleport grab come in, you might parry it because you think it's a fireball. It's diabolical. Simple as that.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've also got the mental stack on top of Drive Rush. You've got the air fireball or the other demon flip approaches, and you're thinking, I need to DP it. Like, I'm not going to let him just get in for free off an air fireball. Like, I'm going to knock him out of it. And then again, as you say, suddenly the flash comes out. You tap parry out of reaction, thinking it's a ground fireball, and suddenly it's a punish counter throw, and you've taken a whack of damage.
Yep, and look, Akuma, very I'll say controversial where he stands in the entire stratosphere of SF6 at the moment. Is he top 5? Is he mid tier? I don't think anyone agrees that he's bottom tier, but I think that it's a very interesting debate for here from every single side. So
yeah, absolutely. And coming up next, we've got, speaking of Akuma, we've got 4-Star, a man who I'm going to credit with scaring Takedo off playing Akuma. Down at BAM, Takedo was playing Akuma. He came up against 4-Star. 4-Star won a game. Takedo went on to win 2-1, but I didn't see Takedo play Akuma again the rest of the tournament. So
Yep, I remember that switch. I remember that switch as well. Man, you get a single game off of Takedo. That's got to make you feel good for at least 6 months. I think you got 6 months of juice from that. So,
absolutely. I'm going to say, this is the man who made Takedo say, nah, I can't just bring this, 2-week-old Akuma into Australia and win this tournament.
Of course, he's decided to go with Ken altogether now. So some could even say that 4-Star is responsible for Takedo going with Ken altogether. And I think we take that. We should definitely take that as Australians. So 4-Star, he's got to be up there. He's got to be up there with the Godslayer. He changed his mind. Just a mere mortal changing the minds of gods. But
absolutely.
Right now he's going to take the first round, but Kasai's coming back with a little bit of that Jamie funk. But Luke's still very strong. The starred rivalry in this game, Luke and Jamie.
Yeah, absolutely.
That reveal video with Terry, fantastic, and Mai, of course.
I was going to say they game together. They're rivals to protect Metro City. Oh, gets the jump out of the corner with the cross up.
Oh, EX
Take
and
the rip.
start with. Get a drink in, why not? Bit thirsty, bit parched. That's right. The jump in's going to do something with it. Trying to get something to go, but the whiff punishes are too strong on Kasai's end. He's going to take the second round.
Yeah, great answer back after a dominant first round from 4-star there. We're going round for round. Oh, gets the big jump in.
Dash in. Oh yep. Oh yep. Gets the contestant. He wins that one.
Full wrecker and a drink. Oh, dashes straight into the sandblast. Catches him low on the drive rush.
Oh,
Goes for the tackle for the Oki. I think that's just a pure Oki setup.
Yeah, maybe. Might be right there.
That even got, catches the punish counter, tries to interrupt the string and pays for it into the level 3. Gonna build some nibs, not gonna be dead, but gonna really balance out that drive gauge and give Luke the corner and a slight life lead. Still, what the overhead off the tackle?
Wow.
No, I got hit by that. I wasn't ready.
He's going to take the first game here, and again, the momentum. I don't know if it's caused from the Takedo win, but yeah, we're going to say what it is anyway. He's bringing that momentum into big mix-up, and he's bringing the fury against Kasai right now.
Yeah, but
drink.
You know. Oh,
big uppercut to try and get the answer. Yeah, the parry, punish counter. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt a lot. Puts him in the corner. Finishes him off for the first round of the second game.
What a brutal game. You know, 2 wrong guesses on Wake Up and that was half his life. That's why we play Street Fighter 6, I guess.
Absolutely. Right, retro jump. Oh, man, my own heart. Just the whiff punishes are fantastic on the end of 4-star. He's just waiting for it, but Kasai's coming in with everything he's got, puts him towards the middle of the screen, takes a drink, good measure. Another drive rush into this little something. Slowly pushing him back into the corner now. He's gonna look for the DI. The DI is counted. It's party time, baby. It's time to cook.
Yeah, we going to Memphis? Going to Memphis? No, just gonna leave it, save it for the kill. Throw on Wake Up. Catches him low, no full combo. Oh!
Opportunity now. Puts him towards the corner. He's fighting back. He's not going down, laying down. Whiff grab. Doesn't matter. No, it's in burnout, so all the pressure is on the way of Kasai. Big punch. No. Oh my goodness.
And then into the corner, gets the dive kick. Double dive kick for the chip. Interrupts with the jab. Another dive kick.
Looks like we're going round for round, and Kasai needs to win this to keep alive. But of course, 4-star only needs to do this to advance. So, yep, that's the one. Right in the middle there. Yeah. Gonna put the combo in, get some forward pressure.
This has a normal hitbox now, and I am going to make the most of this dive kick now that I've got enough drinks to use it. But 4-star with the corner, puts himself in burnout. Back throw, huge for Kasai here. DI on Wake Up, so meaty. Gets 4 drinks.
Full drink,
probably.
baby.
Oh, goes for the reset command grab. Into the level 3. Yeah, that'll do it.
It's time to train.
Levels it up. Yeah. Something that did get nerfed for Jamie is that raw command grab into level 3 did get scaled. I think it's an automatic 20% now. It had no scaling before, and it was on CA. It did so much damage. So that's why probably Kasai just went with a bit more of a combo after the command grab, just to make sure that he did get that kill.
Puts the pressure on 4-star, coming in with red hot, puts him in the right side corner, gets a grab for the mix. No, that's going to be a drive reversal. Big dive. Oh, just a couple of light startup into the air. Perfect parry. Neutral jump. We're still in the same position as we were before. The tech grab. Drive rush doesn't work. He's taking big risks here for someone with such low health. What's the dive in? Doesn't matter. Again. Is he going to do it a third time? No, he's not. He's keeping reserve and pushing him all the way back to the other side. It's a game of tennis with who's got control of the corner, and the DI is going to put him in stun. Full drinks, full biscuits. He's going to get something to work here. No, sir. Drive reversal, and that's the one from 4-star. A lot of pressure. He was looking a bit pressured there, but I didn't see him come back.
Yeah, that's what Jamie can do. Oh, spends the level 2. We saw Shenkan do this earlier, just cancel it in, and that's a huge amount of busts out. 4-star says, I don't want to deal with this heavy drink pressure. Oh, no.
That wasn't it.
Those-
That
Yeah, and that'll be a huge chunk of damage, and he's not going to build any drive gauge back. He's going to be in the yellow health and in the corner on life support. No meter to deal with the DI.
just oppressive. Just oppressive from 4-star. When he smelt blood, he just completely went for it. So more power to him, and he's going to take that one. Wow.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And great awareness too, you know, he didn't hang around and think he knew he didn't have to catch him off guard with the DI. I mean, the DI was a lock because it was off a combo and it was a true string, so you know, you don't get the stun, but he just went for it knowing that he couldn't react.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah, so 4-star wins 2-1. All right. So we are going to keep chugging along as we go through our pool games for you. Like I said at the start, 28 players, big turnout this week. The big names. We're getting close to the end of our group stage, and then we'll be moving on to our finals. We'll probably have a quick break, give you a chance to get a drink, give us a chance to wet our whistles, rehydrate, talk some more about the looming approach of M. Bison / Vega / Dictator, depending on how you like to call him.
Yeah, I wonder. I suppose he still gets called Dictator across the board, but I wonder if that sets up for any other of the 4 kings to come through. Very excited to see the prospects for season 3, but there's always been, if there's been a Dictator, there's always been a Claw or a Boxer. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be interesting to see in the coming years or so.
Yeah, and given that part of someone probably a random on the internet put the idea in my head of a Vega / Claw who has aged, and you know, there's nothing you can do about it. Doesn't matter how rich you are, doesn't matter how, you know, deep in an evil organization you are. Aging happens, and for someone so vain, like a sort of unhinged Vega who's not coping with the fact that the ravages of time have caught up with him and he's no longer in a position of power because Shadaloo is ostensibly destroyed. And that just sounds fantastic. And that is something, you know, sign me up.
Absolutely.
Give me 4 of him that season.
Yeah, wow, that's a deep story. We haven't really seen anyone suffer from this fall of Shadaloo yet. Everyone's kind of doing their own thing, but to see someone like you said, as vain as Claw, go through the motions, given that Phantom of the Opera kind of vibe of don't look at me. Yeah, that's interesting. That's a spin we haven't seen yet, so I'd be interested to see what happens in the future.
Yeah. The mask is no longer sort of a taunting of like, oh, it's to protect my beautiful face. It becomes, no, you can't see me because I am no longer beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, that could do an interesting thing for his gameplay as well. That's he's past the prime and he's aged up a bit. But yeah, and I'd be interested to see that. That's made me more interested in Vega than I was before. So yeah, no, I like that. That sounds good.
Yeah, I was in a similar position where I was like, no, I'd like to see the 4 kings come back, but maybe as like a non-story DLC together.
Yeah.
But you know, Bison's redesign and the amnesia and things look pretty sick. There's some great ideas. There's the Ed tie-in for Balrog as well. So, you know, I have faith.
Yeah, I thought they were going to shift the story towards the Illuminati. But it seems like that Shadaloo was not quite done yet. Who could have foreseen that Bison would return?
I think they skipped. This is post 3, so I think technically Alex has handled the Illuminati for now. So
I think the posters are still about, right? Or maybe I didn't play much of World Tour, so I guess I'm making guesses.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of that's true. Anyway, we have the man himself, Cooper, up against Pond Scum with the Ryu here. And anyone who's a regular of the midweek mix-up knows exactly what Cooper can do with this JP. He was the midweek boss and still is. He's won plenty of them.
Yeah, not a slouch, not a man to be trifled with. His JP is formidable, and yeah, he's always good to watch. And come to become very familiar with Cooper and watching him play these games. So and of course, showing exactly why he is the boss of midweek mix-up for taking round 1.
His resets in the corner are disgusting.
Yep, he doesn't styling. Look at this man. He's all comfy and shit. That's beautiful. Misses
Rocking the Holiday JP outfit. Oh, lands on the OD Fireball. Pond Scum getting in there, ready for the teleport. Catches him. Oh,
Okay.
the crouching mid kick again. Watch
Okay.
your toes, son.
Yep, all right. He's going to play at the range. It's exactly where JP wants to be, especially against Ryu, and puts the portal in. He's trying to make something work here. Burns him out completely. Maybe that was the plan the whole time. Level 2. It's time for Oppression, the movie, baby, because he's going to get his shit off no matter what. Throws him into the corner now. Big bounces, puts a portal up. Pressure, the full pressure right in front of your face. Oh, the level 2 comes out. Not today. He says.
No.
Puts in the DI in the corner. That's going to stun him, and surely that'll be the round.
Oh,
It will
with
be.
style.
Cooper takes the first game.
Unlucky with the knew that the level 1 would have got hit by the fireball, went for the level 2, but the timing was just off. I admit I don't know the invisibility frames and how the level 2 works with the timing. So unfortunate there for Pond Scum. Great idea to try and interrupt that pressure, but Cooper straight back to work in game 2, straight into the corner. Meaty with the stand, heavy kick. Just, the drive rush overhead as well.
Oh, it's like clockwork. He's working like he owns the place. Taking the first round. The drive rush in for the round start. Another drive rush for your measure. He wants the blood. Puts it in for the third time. He's not concerned about nibs. He's got plenty. He's got some in the back. EX to try and get something to work to keep the pressure off him. But Cooper says, no, sir. Switching back to the other side. He was just out of there too. No, the anti-air comes in good. Gets a charge in for good measure. Puts him towards the corner. The fake ghost. Another real ghost this time with the drive rush follows with the overhead. Gets completely stuffed. There's still a fighting chance for Pond Scum. Great anti-air. Puts solar plexus towards the middle. Still gets something to work. He's on the back foot a little bit now, but he's going to walk out the other side. Keep the range like JP likes to. Puts that work to business. Burnout. He's looking for it. Didn't get the follow-up. Fake ghost. Real ghost. It's like in the. Oh my goodness! There we go. Jumps back and gets the cane hit, and then he'll take the second game.
Yeah. Clinical stuff there from Cooper, and Pond Scum. He had some openings. Unfortunately, he couldn't cash out like Ryu's like to do, and you have to be so careful about spending all your resources as well against JP. He doesn't mind being in burnout so much as long as he's got the space to just set it up and wait, leave you jumping portals and ghosts until his nibs are back. But if you're the one in burnout, then you'll just watch your health bar get absolutely chipped away.
And Cooper getting better and better every time I see him play. He's really got his character down to an art now. Now it's just refining all those edges, and I wonder where it takes him, because he's got the talent behind him. He definitely put the work in. But yeah, it's JP looking smooth as hell.
Absolutely, and really sort of a bit like you see with the people who really know how to play Guile. It's easy to call zoners boring and say that they just stand back and throw fireballs from full screen, but when people really know their characters, they switch between that zoning if they have to, and then they get in and they use all of those tools to mix you up and deal the damage. There's not one-dimensional zoners that can't do anything, and that was one of the complaints about early season 1. JP was like, wait, what's the range that he doesn't like playing in? Because it doesn't exist.
It's right then. Looks like it's time for that patented midweek mix-up break. We're going to take 5 minutes, go grab a drink of water, and then come straight back here to this Twitch stream right now to watch the rest of midweek mix-up 74.
Nah, off. One more, bro.
Bro, tournament is tomorrow. We need to get some sleep.
Man, we'll just rock up when our pools start.
It's first thing tomorrow morning. If you're late, you're going to miss it, buddy.
Miss it? It's not like we're going to get DQ'd or anything.
Look, there's a legend out there. There's a DQ man. If he calls your name out 3 times, you're out of the whole thing, man.
DQ, man. Pff, it's an old wives' tale.
Your funeral, I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm going. I'll see you tomorrow.
Well, I'm gonna stay up labbing. DQ, man. What is that? Alright, I think I'm ready for tomorrow. I'm gonna get some... Kev, is that you? I must be imagining things. This DQ man, he can't be real. DQ man? What kind of stuff is that? DQ man, DQ man, DQ man. See? Nothing happened. I don't even know what that was. It's all in my head. I need sleep.
Marcelian, you have now been DQ'd from Tekken.
It's just a semi-final. That's what
Exactly.
it is.
That's all
We
it
don't use that term in fighting games because we don't normally run single elimination, but it is a semi-final.
Yeah. Oh, that was
I
close.
guess we use winners semi-final. I guess that is
Yep.
a term.
Wait, does Cammy have like a straight down from her spiral?
No? What?
Maybe I'm tripping balls here.
She has a pretty
weird.
deep one. Like she has a like a tight angle, but not straight. It's not
No,
90 degrees
okay.
to the ground. She's not doing perpendicular trigonometry like
Perpendicular
with a
Oh boy.
spiral arrow or whatever the dive kick is called. I can't remember.
Yeah.
The spiral everything. Spiral something.
Cannon. Oh god, now you're tripping me up.
Is spiral cannon's a dive kick actually.
Yeah. Cannon.
Yeah.
Cannon. Oh god, I don't
Cannon
know.
spike. Cannon spike.
Either way, she's getting thrown by Manon with a level 5
Uh-oh.
metal.
That's
all
getting
we
fun
need
now.
to. What is
That
going
was
on?
a tilt. That was a tilt move right there. I am so mad at this. Rav has 5 stocks. I can't be fucked.
Nah.
I'm sending it.
I'm sending it all.
And it didn't work. Believe it or not, it didn't work.
But did get the game. It's 1-1.
The tilt spiral arrow.
And both participants choosing the same button. After
Spiral
clicking.
arrow and cannon spike they're 4 completely different words, but they sound like the same 2 words.
Thing. Yeah,
It's
that's
really annoying.
it does, yeah.
My brain can't comprehend. Oh, here we go. Ka-chang. Put the pressure on. Oh, put the pressure on.
He's out.
Button into friggin' back fist. Button back fist.
His throw. Oh, this is looking bad. Good check. Can he pull out now? He's only got 2 medals. Got his bar back. Jumps the overhead. Sorry.
Whew.
What is it when she goes into cannonball and then she does the leg kick? That is a name. What is that called?
Well, I just call it a Frankensteiner because that's what it is.
Frankenstein. Okay, yeah.
That's the wrestling.
That's the
I don't watch wrestling, but I've seen it a lot of fighting game characters have that move, and they always call it a Frankensteiner. Because fighting game players are all obsessed wrestling fans.
No, I think.
All right, welcome back to Midweek Mix-Up 74. We are heading to the finals of this one, and it is based on the matches we've had so far. It will be electric, but before we do, we need to decide who our final player in the top 8 will be, and that means it is tie-break time. So we'll have a tie-break for you, 1 round, 5 games, just like you're watching Tekken, coming up for you very shortly. That's how we're going to kick things off before we can lock in our top 8 and then get into that finals action. Random, how are you doing? Welcome back. Are you refreshed? Are you warm in this chilly winter weather?
Hey, ho, 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 Merry Christmas is what I'd be saying if we were on the other side of the planet, but it's goddamn cold here. I recently moved down south, so I'm getting used to the cold a little bit, but I'm already willing and raring for that top 8.
That Antarctic breeze blowing up on you.
Yeah, it's chilly. Oh, our car was frozen this morning, and I'm like, this is Victoria. Okay.
Yeah, I saw my least favorite news headline today of various parts of the East Coast have shivered through their coldest morning of the year, and I'm like, well, yes, because so far this year it's been summer and then autumn. So of course, the further we get into winter, it's going to be colder. That's
what we call a slow news day over in journalism organizations. But nonetheless, hey, I guess it's the coldest day it's been so far. Fair enough. Fair call to you.
Yeah. Spoiler alert: a day further into winter, colder than the day before. But anyway, look, it was cold. People talk about it. I understand. It's just the worst way to frame it, and it really grinds my gears. But that's my real world gripe. Out of the way. I will not bring it up again, but you're right. It was very cold this morning.
Yeah, it's look, we get used to. I'm a big fan of the cold too, and even I'm like, I gotta get used to this. So it keeps me on my toes though. It keeps everything, but everything's a little sensitive. You knock into something, you're gonna feel that for a couple of seconds.
Yeah, and at least in Victoria, out of anywhere in Australia except maybe Tasmania, who really know it. I feel like Victoria knows that it gets cold, whereas here in Sydney, we live in denial about it. Everyone's just like, no, it doesn't get cold in Sydney. And then, so the buildings aren't built for it. No one wears appropriately winter coats. And then you walk in the CBD and it's a wind tunnel and you're like, geez, it's bloody cold.
Yep. I think I was wearing a jumper before everyone else down here, to be honest. Getting weird looks. But nonetheless, hey, it's just something to get used to, I'm a guy who likes the cold, so
Oh, all right. Looks like it's been decided without a tiebreak. So we are ready to move on to the finals. And we will be having that coming to you very shortly. In top 8, we have Shenkan, we have Poindexter, we have Cooper, we have Shorter, we have Luke, Luna, Fish Breath, and Chilling, all moving on to our top 8. Some big names in there. Some big names who also didn't make it. Volian didn't make it out of his group. 4-Star didn't make it out of his group. That just shows the level of competition we have for you in this midweek mix-up 74. Trying to put some fire in your bellies on a cold winter night.
And look, there's every single group has a 6-0, so it's going to be a very highly competitive top 8 to finish out the night, and that's what we love here. We love watching them competitive matches. We also love watching slugfests, but it's looking to be very interesting.
Yeah, absolutely, and seeing some of these players who have held off all challenges in these tough pools, who are now going to be facing off against each other and really putting each other under pressure. So as you said, we could see some people under a bit more strain, bound to be some tight clashes as we go through towards the final and see who will be. It will be a new champion tonight. Volian, who won last week, not making the finals. So we will crown a new midweek mix-up champion, although we have people who've won it recently like Cooper and Luke in the bracket. So it may not be their first, but it will be a changing of the guards from last week. So looking forward to getting into that action while they just sort out the logistics of who will be playing who. And it will be, I believe, 1st to 2 for the first round of our finals before we move into 1st to 3 for those deciding games.
Keep it short, sharp, and snappy. say we like to start things off here, but it's always going to be intense no matter what. How many rounds you put to something, how many games you put to something. So look, big names, familiar faces as always, and it's just straight up going to be competitive. There's nothing else to say about it. It's going to be a slobber knocker, keeping the wrestling theme.
Yeah, absolutely. So they're just sorting out who is going to be our first match for this finals now that our top 8 is locked in, and it looks like we'll have Chill up against Shenkan for our first match. Interesting to see whether we see that continued Jamie rep from Shenkan or whether Ed himself will make an appearance. All that will be decided very shortly. In the meantime, you know, it looks like our players might be ready soon. But, you know, we talked at the very start about Marvel vs. Capcom coming back finally. MVC back in people's hands. Were you a player back in the day? Did you dabble? Were you deep in the paint on Marvel vs. Capcom?
So I'm not a big Marvel player. Some of my earliest fighting game experiences were with some of the MVC series leading up to 1. So X-Men versus Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter, you know, all that business. So I was always a casual player, but I'm very excited to get into it and get hands-on with some of that stuff. So yeah, gotta try some stuff out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. I have a very clear memory of my high school offering 10-pin bowling as a sport, and I would pick it not because I liked 10-pin bowling, but because the bowling arcade they took us to had a free-to-play X-Men vs. Street Fighter cabinet.
Hell yeah!
So I would just hurl the balls down and play some absolutely awful 10-pin bowling to do it as quickly as possible so that I could get as much XVSF in as I could before they loaded us on the bus and made us do actual work. But look at me now, doing the midweek mix-up. You know, it was all trading for life.
Yeah, it's all come full circle for you, mate, and only up from here. Who's your team, out of curiosity?
Honestly, I would just... I remember using Cyclops a lot because whoever I was playing didn't know how to deal with his supers. So it was free chip damage. And then I used to just cycle through... I think Captain America was good for spacing, at least at the level I was playing at.
Right,
But
yep.
really, it was a really as I went. I didn't know any infinites or anything like that.
It's okay. That's all the arcade's about. It's just playing for the enjoyment of the game and the love of fighting games. Speaking of love of fighting games, we got Chill versus Shenkan. They say that Shenkan went to Marvel offices, raised his eyebrows, and they released MVC2 straight up, just like that. No questions asked, no words. Just went in. It was released.
The real reason.
Yep,
The real reason he went to Japan. Not for Evo Japan. He just went to get Marvel vs. Capcom 2 free. Oof. Big whiff punish there from Chilling. Goes for the hops. Hops again. There's the air Blanca ball into the level 1. Huge damage. Shenkan at risk of burnout gets hit by the DI. That should be it.
Wow.
Clinical. Yeah, clinical stuff from Chilling with the Blanca. A character that's very, very strong that we don't see a lot in the midweek mix-up, actually.
No, it's their first time tonight with him. I've always called him a bit of a bastard. You know, he's got them. Look at him. He's just having a fun time and makes me not have a fun time. But got Shenkan on the back foot, which is somewhat rare. But he's coming well back into this fight, down for the second round. He's just playing a bit in the middle right there. Got an EX palm for good measure. Nah. Blanca says nah. He's going to get over the top of you and get out of that corner for free. He ain't going to do nothing about it. He's just going to get out. DI gets whiffed though. Jump over the top. Tries to make something work of it. Doesn't work. We're just testing each other's space at the minute. He caught Chilling on the back foot. Now he's in the corner. This is where Jamie's very, very strong. Puts the drinks in. Drive rush, baby. Let's break dance for it. Let's earn it tonight. Let's get that money.
Yeah, absolutely. Levels it up, Shenkan. And it'd be interesting to see how Chilling adjusts now. He had such a dominant first round, and then Shenkan with the answers. Perfect parry. Doesn't get the full combo. Then gets punished for it. Neutral jump in. Catches him with the combo into the corner. Yeah, there's the safe jump set up. Just jumps out. Now Chilling has the corner. There's the up ball.
Okay, level 3. Okay, hey, bold and beautiful coming from Chilling, trying to get that something to work in the corner, but Shenkan, he's Shenkan, right? He's ready to go. He's a familiar face here, and he's laying it the smack, putting that parry to use for the grab. He's going to take game 1.
Yeah, Shenkan said, oh, you think you can throw in a cheeky little command grab? No. Single slap to the face. Get that jungle grabs out of here.
Very vibrant today, and Blanca's very best overall to fight in this piddle-ass street. Shenkan gonna put the pressure in the corner though. He's gonna get something to work here. He wants that corner pressure, and he's just so good at that jump in to the grab. Has netted results a lot. Get your ass back in now. I'm not done with you. Up balls don't mean anything, and now the burnout, and he's in trouble. Oh my god, he's in trouble. Can he get out of here?
Yeah, he has the level 1, so it's not. Oh, it doesn't need OD palm.
Yeah. That's all she wrote for that round, definitely.
Yeah, and I wonder if Shenkan, you know, Jamie's fuzzy jump setups and his safe jumps are so potent and he can do them off so many different bits. I wonder if that's why he's catching so many people with that empty jump throw. They want the perfect parry to try and deal with some of that.
Yeah.
And he just gets a free punish counter throw for it. Oh, but chilling. Now with the big punish counter combo into the level 2, low on nibs. Yeah, watch the nibs disappear. Gets clipped into the corner. You go. Set up. Yeah, parry. Oh, too early.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And he's looking for the perfect. He's not going to get it though. So Shenkan fighting back. Game's not over. Not until he loses all of his health. That's the rules of Street Fighter. And he's putting him with the back foot now, which is very surprising, but he knows how formidable he can be. He wants to shove that perfect straight up his ass. The EX palm. Full drink, baby. We're getting crunk. But it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's got the balls. That's simple as that.
Yeah.
Second round to Chilling.
Shenkan backing himself, spending the level 2, thinking that he could get that fight back, was willing the magic pixel on. Unfortunately, he now starts round 3 with only 1 bar, but Chilling spent his level 2 too. Oh, big punish counter into the corner. You go off the palm. Just going to keep the pressure on, ready for the back up ball.
Yep.
Now just back to playing neutral.
Yeah, right. Back towards the middle of the screen with you. He's going to get something to work. Doesn't take a drink. He just goes for it. Straight up. And he's fully in the corner, burnt out now, but he manages to escape with his life. He also manages to escape with life in return. He's looking to make that, put something on top of that perfect, but doesn't get it. Still got advantage of the game in the health department and the nibs. Full nib stock. Not looking weak though, Chilling as he gets the grab. Puts his ass into the corner. Yeah, okay. Now we're shifting it back towards the middle. We're back to nibs. Full nibs. The grab. One for good measure. Straight to the balls. Straight to the Blanca balls.
Straight in the Blanca balls. And that'll be 2-0 to Shenkan. Tell you what, those were such momentum matches. Once someone got the ascendancy, it was very rare for them to give it up. And talking of meter build in this game, I said that Shenkan going in with just the 1 bar for the start of that 3rd round, he had level 3 by the end if he needed it. So that just shows how quickly you can build meter and why you shouldn't be cheap with it. You know, I don't want to see people. You got to cash out when you can.
Yeah, the first places you can look if you lose a round is that, do I have my meter? And if you do, well, I guess you try to think of ways to use that meter so you don't feel so wanting for more when you do lose and you look for other things. But first things first, you know, spend your money. Spend your money. You work hard, right? You've been in the lab all that time. Spend your money. You've earned it.
Yeah, exactly. What was the point of doing those combos and blocking those moves if you're not going to spend the cash that you earn doing it?
Well, they say they don't pay $60 or $80 to block, but you don't pay $80 to save all your meter. Hell no, you've done. Just spend it.
Exactly. All right, we're going to have. Looks like we're going to have Luke up against Shorter coming up here. Maybe some Aki, some of the Season 1 characters representing. If we have Ed versus Aki, we were talking about Aki before, but again, haven't seen them on stream. Good to see some character variety for you in our top 8, bringing some unfamiliar faces for the match. And that should be getting underway for us very, very shortly. So it'll be good to see what this Aki can do.
Yeah, of course, Luke sitting in the number 2 seed, Shorter sitting in the number 7 seed, but that's not going to matter. You're on top 8, so anyone can take it. The Aki, as addition to the equation of an Ed that we've seen quite a lot of tonight. We've seen a fair bit of Ed, but yeah, like you said, looking forward to the character variation. And this fit though, damn, I like that white.
Yeah, and then Aki's costume 3 got that Matrix Reloaded styling.
god, like yeah, incredible costume 3. Perfect. It reminds me a little of Edna Mode for some reason, but
Oh yeah, I can see it. The big bug glasses.
yeah. But they work so well, and I think it's easily the best costume.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Some of the costumes you need the color, but I think that I've not seen a bad color of Aki's 3. Oh, in Burnout, the big life lead for Shorter. Oh, gets him close. There's the Snatcher.
Oh, there it is.
The GI.
Yeah.
Not going to be able to, obviously you'll get his meter back. Can do some big damage here. Close to leveling the drive reversal, but recovers in time. Hits him with the Snatcher. What a comeback from Luke.
Multi-time champion and refined veteran Luke player. He knows his way around the character, so he can't be slipping up. Ain't no way. Relies on them old faithfuls to get them wins, but Shorter coming in, putting a grab into the corner. The drive rush amounts to nothing. He's going to hit back to the level 2. It's time for some spice.
Oh, the decent combo lands at this time. He's got the level 1 if he wants to fully cash out here. No, he's just going to put the ODDP and put him in the corner.
Fair crop of damage and the grab on top of that. That's scary territory if you're Shorter right now.
Especially down around. He is fully stocked, but can you believe it? Because he had 3 bars, Luke has level 2 again if he wants to spend it.
He probably makes it work, but he's got all the nims, he's got all the momentum, and he's just playing around at this point. Level 2.
Chip him out.
Sit there. Just sit there. You're taking that. You don't get a choice. You're just dying. Done. Finish. I don't care how good your fit is. Let's go take the first game.
I don't care about fashion. That's why I don't even have a hoodie I can zip up.
Don't have a hoodie. I have the old the chest out. I don't give a shit about the fashion. Oof, I know. They take it straight into the corner, kill rush to add something. Throw escape. Give it some push into the right side corner. The momentum is fully with Luke now. He is moving forward. Shorter trying everything he can. Oh, I think back grab out of the corner. He's trying to recover from that now. He's suddenly on the back foot, but still looking strong. Despite being in a vulnerable position, and he's going to get the snatch. Oh, that's a level 2, baby.
That was all off that neutral jump mid kick that I was talking about earlier. In the corner, so bold, but just caught it, and the combo potential off it is disgusting. And that's as an Ed player who catches out on it all the time.
You can booty slap Aki all you want, my dude, but you still got to respect egg combos, you know what I'm saying? So,
Absolutely.
Formidable pressure. Again, he's just on the forward foot. Doesn't need to worry about it. He's staring down the barrel of taking the entire set with a whiff grab. Shorter says, don't count me out yet. He's going to put it towards the right side. Get a little something. The blocks come back for it. Towards the middle. The neutral jump is very strong. Doesn't get that third jab. I've heard a lot of complaints about it. Yep.
Interrupts the Snatcher, yeah. Good move. Now he's got him in the corner. We could be seeing exactly what Luke did to Shorter in the first round of the last match. Should be able to kill from here.
Staring down the barrel of victory, but it gets snatched away. Shorter is still alive with a very, very good Aki. Very solid Aki.
Absolutely, and you know, you were talking about how Luke was keeping the pressure on, just really piling it on as he gets another opening there off the Snatcher. But you know, Aki's reversal options aren't great, and so you really do have to keep the pressure on, or she'll snowball you exactly like Shorter just did.
Yep. 2 characters that like to play in the range that they like to, and Aki, unfortunately, like you said, doesn't get that reversal, so she really wants to keep him away, and forward pressure is the antithesis of a decent Aki. Doesn't matter how good you are. Yeah, if you get walked on, you got some stuff to worry about. Oh, big counter. Oh, yeah, that's the one. We're going to keep this game alive for level 3. Magnum Opus is going to net Shorter the second game.
Yeah, what an absolute shift in momentum there. We saw Luke was fully in control, and then with in the yellow health, critical health, Shorter launched a comeback, and you use that, rode that momentum straight in, but it's Luke with an early lead with a punish counter throw to start this final game. And into the corner you go for the Aki, catches you grabbing, full Snatcher into the combo. Oh my goodness. The extensions for days, drive rush, that should be dead. Oh, pixel of health. Oh, gets the counter throw into the corner. Is it another magic pixel? No, trade on the lights. Luke now on game point.
Game point looking formidable coming out of that loss from that last round. The perfect parry to really put the cherry on top of his performance tonight. Not going down without a fight though. Shorter returns to the drive reversal. That level 2, yeah it is. You bet your bottom dollar that he's going to make something hurt for it. Puts him straight back into the corner. A couple of uppercuts moving through. The whiff grab! EX! Oh my goodness, it's party time. Straight up party time for Luke. Not going down again. He's still fighting. He's still going up, the sword up in the air. One finger and a fist, but Luke putting down the pressure. Drive rush in return. Doesn't get the kill. Puts it back towards the middle. Shorter's looking for Sutton. He's got to make Sutton work. Can he do it with the tools he has and the resources he has left? Nah, Luke says, I'm going to grab you and take this entire set 2-1.
He must have been absolute. My palms were sweating watching that after what Shorter did to him in the last round, but clutches it out. And you touched on it there a few times. You know that the jabs. It's hard to convert fully off Ed's jabs compared to some other characters. They're awkward ranges. He's the Psycho Blitz, the old 1-2-3 isn't really safe to cancel into. So it's not the best, but he's got plenty of other strengths as we just saw. So. Good to see 2 Season 1 characters on display, getting the rep, both putting in, showing exactly what they can do. Oof. And we have an absolute battle of the Titans coming up for you in case those last 2 matches weren't mouth-watering enough. Tenkan up against Cooper Trooper for a place in the midweek mix-up 74 final.
Hey, this top 4's looking pretty saucy as it is. Shenkan versus Cooper, and then the other side we got Luke versus Poindexter. Really, really intense stuff. All Titans all have the capacity to take this entire thing out. But watching this match now, we have to assume it's going to be Jamie versus JP. And we'll see. This is going to be this. I'm so excited for this match. Boom, honest to God, so excited.
Absolutely. And first to 3, so we're going to get a little bit extra of these 2 players going hammer and tongs. Just a little bit more time to adjust. A little bit more time to make those changes as someone gains the upper hand or something's working. So good to see these 2 fighting game minds battling it out. I was about to make an executive decision and declare it first to 10, but apparently we need to go to sleep. So first to 3 it is. We're not going to do first to 10 for the last remainder of the stream. But that's okay, because what we're going to do is bring you both of the semi-finals and then tonight's final. They'll all be first to 3, and we are going to fill you to the brim with top-notch Street Fighter.
Hey, maybe we can convince Tug to for the 100th midweek mix-up, you do top 4 all first to 10. So I'm sure he wouldn't mind that whatsoever.
Bison comes out next week. He'll do it for midweek 75.
There you go. 75. 3/4 of a century. It's got to be that one. Simple. Here you go. Special event.
I'll have to check. He's probably not going to be tournament legal next week, assuming the patch is out in time, but who knows?
That's true.
Maybe you'll get some special treatment because he's... some people in charge here have a bit of a soft spot for good old Mr. Bison.
Yep, absolutely. He is a fan favorite, and there is no surprise that somehow Bison returns from the brink of death.
Yeah, is he in a horse? Who knows? Some people say yes. The body's not really Bison. The Bison is the horse.
I hope he's the horse. I hope that'd be so funny. I might play Bison, damn, like just like I'm playing a horse. Say I'm playing a horse.
I want all season 3 to be all animals. I want Bison's horse. I want Baba Mulimu, the gorilla from Neo Shadowloo. Oh, Shenkan repping the Ken.
He's completely switching it up. He really wants the favored match between. I don't know about season 2, but in season 1, it was seen as a pretty even matchup, but Ken coming up most times. So I wonder if that has a factor in why he's changed up against Cooper's very well refined JP, putting stuff into the corner now. He's trying to make his game plan work, and currently it's simply working. Shenkan trying to think of what to do next. Punish counter. That's going to hurt. Drive rush. Puts him in the burnout state. He's been on the front foot the entire time. The DI doesn't hit the wall. No splat. No splat for you, but he has his chip damage. He's chip damage, surely.
Doesn't even need it. Yeah. They nerfed it a bit, but it's still a good anti-air button, the crouch fierce. Yeah, I wonder if Shenkan likes the Ken Fireball for OD Amnesia in the level 1 in a way that Jamie doesn't have a Fireball, so is a bit more free to the OD Amnesia on Wake Up. maybe looking to make him think twice.
Yeah, you really gotta, even with the nerfs, you still gotta look out for that OD Amnesia in the corner. Or in any space really, if you're having a biff. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a fair call, I think. Big
And
neutral.
Oh, huge jump in, gets the corner himself. Oh, what the Dragon Lash that hits the OD Amnesia in recovery now. Speaking of the nerfs to OD Amnesia, jabs into the DP, then's the throw. That's a perfect from Shen Khan. What an answer. That tech on the Dragon Lash to catch the OD Amnesia on Wake Up is sick.
And Shen Khan not taking that line down at all. He's out for blood and he's out to win this goddamn tournament and showing exactly why his raised eyebrow moves oceans. But Cooper not taking it lying down though. Again, it's the theme of the night is that I will not lose, I will not back down. I might get punched in the face, but we're going to continue fighting the best of our ability. And he's still got some sauce left. I can feel it, and he throws it out just then, just like that, level 3, just to get for good measure, put the pressure back on Shen Khan. He's going to have the life deficit not going in his favor whatsoever. So let's see what he does on Wake Up.
Yeah, he is still fully loaded on the level 3, so one good opening could really even this out. And now he's got the corner, DP's the neutral jump on Wake Up, catches him with the throw. Pressure time, nuts throw number 2. What have we got next? Jab. Oh, catches him with a crouching medium kick, goes for the conversion, won't be able to kill from here, but gets him in a good position. Oh, that's it, crouch medium kick seals the deal. Cooper takes game 1.
And I believe that is Shen Khan's first loss in a game tonight. Unless I'm mistaken, unless something else happened behind. No, it's the first loss all night. So he's going to be looking to try and recoup that one back against a very strong JP. I cannot stress this enough. Cooper gets better every single time that we see him.
Absolutely. Oh, what timing. Knew exactly when that spike was going to go off. This is a man who knows this game.
Okay,
Oh.
yep. Just trading low forwards, not the DP after the combo. Throw tech. He's patient walking in on him. That's all you need to do against JP. Just be patient. Simple, right? Maybe not so as Cooper comes back with a 4 saying, don't walk up on me. I'm going to make you pay for it. And he's keeping the pressure on right now. Shen choosing his times to move inwards, but he's still keeping that space and pressure. The DI gets parried, but no return in the punish. Oh, yes, the light combo. Leading into the DP. Grab. Fine. That's the one. Standing fierce. Gets the Dragon Lash. Doesn't make anything work from it with the Jinrai kick. Run, stop, with the neutral drop, heavy punch. Okay.
Both with the OD fireball at point blank range. They're reading each other's minds at exactly the same time.
They're sharing the same Giga brain cell to try and get this one to work. Keeping poise still in the corner. Cooper with the portal. Oh no, that portal. That was so nicely done too. But Shen's going to take the first round.
Whoa, fireball catches the drive rush.
Eyeballs to start us off.
It was a game of crouching medium kicks to start that first round. They've both done away with that. They're going to pick a different range. Shen Khan gets the corner first. Just oh, the sweep. Run stop in. Oh, big whiff. Doesn't matter.
Guaranteed hard knockdown with the sweep. So you gotta rely on Old Faithful sometimes. And Shen, oh, the whiff grab. The run stop just to put a bit of finesse on it. And he's going to take the second game.
Yeah, we are at Yomi level 5. He's been showing him so much, and now he's like, ha ha ha. But now I'm going to make you think I'll throw you. And the shimmy eats the full finish after grabbing it air.
And so far, this game has been everything us as commentators have wanted, and I'm sure it's everything that you guys have wanted as well over in the chat and the audience. But formidable gameplay, both adapting to each other's styles quite well. The big sweep coming from Cooper. The Ghost to follow up, but we're going back into that, exchanging blows until something works. He's burnt himself out. Shen Khan doesn't have many nibs to speak for himself either. He's not got a lot of bread in the bakery, but the perfect parry is going to fix that a little bit and give him to 3 nibs. That's green, baby. It's his time to party. He's on the front foot. Are we waiting for that DI? Oh yeah, that's the good DP. That's the good shit.
Yeah, he's gonna make sure. Oh, it doesn't get the chance, and you know, Cooper had that level 1 on deck, and he has the reactions. So, you know, doesn't want to. Shen Khan didn't want to test him. You know, just with a random DI. Wanted to. Oh, tried to catch the parry. Yeah.
Okay, and just like that, Cooper is taking the round advantage. Of course, this is the first of 3, but it's always good to have those round advantages leading up into the final game. If it is a final game, we could go extra 1. But right now he's looking pretty good. Shenkan, of course, no slouch. He's Shenkan. Well, you know. Oh, the amnesia hits, the OD amnesia. He's just gonna walk up to him, give him a little sauce back into the middle of the screen. He's keeping that distance like he wants to. Drive rush amounts to nothing. Drive rush again.
Lower nibs, just chipping at the drive gauge there. Shenkan wants him burnt out. Got a perfect parry.
Yeah. All right. Show me what you got that portal, baby. Let's see what you got. I got nothing for you, but we might get something a little sooner as he starts to mount the pressure. The drive, oh, that's a burnout. Oh no, that's a level 3. That's going to hurt a lot and allow Cooper to get his drive nibs back.
Absolutely, and then it's just at full screen. He can do a lot of chip damage for free here. Catches him with the medium kick, and then the portal goes off. And that's Cooper going up 2-1. But don't forget, we have first to 3. Still a chance. Shenkan not moving. He thinks Ken is the go in this matchup. He is going to try and see it out with Ken. In fact, he will have to, because he won't be able to swap if he wins. So it'll still be Ken versus JP. Another archetypal fight, you know, typical rivals as far as Street Fighter Story goes, and 2 of the best players that play in the midweek mix-up duking it out.
Yeah, look, this is a classic. Really, you can translate this to Ryu and Guile in the way that they play each other. This is just the Street Fighter 6 version of that. Maybe that's controversial, but seems to be how a lot of it goes. But it's always an interesting fight, to say the least. Two characters people think are boring, but it's still interesting when they collide fists. So
absolutely. Oh, goes to finish the combo, but it was
yeah,
it's the level 2.
Level 2 combos are beautiful with Ken. Oh, the amnesia! The grab doesn't matter. Get out of here. First round goes to Shenkan to try and keep it alive.
Yeah, these 2 are trading blows, going, you know, game for game, almost round for round. In fact, I think possibly actually round for round so far in this matchup.
Yep, it's not been one-sided either way. Shenkan suffering his first 2 losses of the entire tournament tonight, so Cooper giving him something to worry about, but also he keeps his poise. He's keeping his game plan solid. He's adapting where he needs to adapt, and he's getting excellent corner pressure at this minute. Oh, the sweep. Old Faithful. It's your turn in the corner, motherfucker. Now put your work in. Return yourself. That's yep, we're just switching. 2 Titans just switching sides in the corner. But now Cooper exactly where he wants to be at the level 3. I don't think that'll kill, but it's gonna hurt a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. And crucially, gets a couple of nibs back. He was just a smidge away from burnout there. Oh, gets the double overhead. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Overhead into overhead. Not a true combo, but it hit both times.
He's just doing what he wants to try and secure the win. But you know, it's still the amnesia, exactly, dangerous no matter what. Doesn't matter the nerfs, no matter where you are, amnesia is still dangerous, especially when it's EX.
Yeah,
OD,
and especially you know, in neutral like that, or you know, when you've left a gap in the combo, you know, it's nerfed a bit on. You can't just throw it out on wake up as easily, but you know, for those use cases like you would another bust out, absolutely still brutally effective. Shenkan now with the Jinrai loops in the corner, chooses to hold the level 3, looking for the kill with the next opening, just poking at him, gets the cross cut, but Cooper will take that to get out of the corner in this pressure with Shenkan as loaded as he is. Just going to try and run straight in. Back to the screen you go, run the gauntlet, Cooper says.
Hey, shout out to Gladiator, the good version, not the bad one. But that's the gauntlet that he has to run through at the minute, because he's keeping him at bay and at distance, and then it inevitably puts the gun on the table and uses it and teleports in. The drive rush to make something work. It's just going to be one interaction for Shenkan to get the win here. That's all he needs, just one. The drive rush is now spent. The drive gauge is now spent to level 3 off of the Jinrai combo in the corner, and that game is going to go to Shenkan.
And we continue our trend, round for round, game for game, 2-all.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's brilliant.
Absolute blockbuster stuff from these 2 here in our semi-final. This is just semi-final 1. We still have the second semi-final and our final to go after this. Shenkan in the corner, catches him with the low, tries for the reset, but Cooper is ready with the tech. Neutral jump trades with that crouch fierce. It is no longer has the upper body invincibility. Let it rip. He's taking a leaf out of Warlock Book.
Yeah, let's go.
Drive reversal. Oh, goes for it again.
Perfect goal swing matters not, as Shenkan's taking the first round and looking to mount that momentum.
Dueling drive rushes. Oh, catches it. Interrupts with a crouch medium. Staying at a very close range for both of these characters. Neither of them wants to move back because those crouching medium kicks have just been catching so many toes. Just absolutely slugging it out at the moment.
Cooper keeping it masterful by switching gears when he needs to, from zoning back into this fantastic pressure that we keep seeing and straight back into the corner. This is going to hurt a little bit. Oh, the level 1! Puts him into the corner now. It's Shen Khan's game. As far as I'm concerned, Ken in the corner, that means you're not losing, right? It's very dangerous to be here if you're fighting a Ken. So
absolutely. Oh, catches him. No, oh, got to watch out for the portal. Gets him there. Wow.
Final round, final game. Ladies and gentlemen, it does not get better than this. Midweek mix-up number 74, Shen Khan versus Cooper. One more round to go. Let's see what happens.
Straight into the corner. What Ken does best. Catches him, grabbing it air. Then into the Jinrai, into the DP.
Oh yeah, there we go. Still mounting pressure. Shen Khan showing Shen Khan stripes in the minute, keeping that pressure, and he just might be evolving as he plays, even winning. He's still evolving and playing the jump. It is beautifully read, but doesn't quite get it. Drive rush to change sides in the corner, back towards the middle now. Consolidating the space somewhat, and he gets the whip place. Perfect parry!
Oh no! Perfect parry the first hit, but the second one hit him when he went to punish. Oh, that's heartbreaking when you get that timing right on multi-hit moves.
Still just running the gauntlet a little bit. We're a bit nibless at the moment. JP looking to mount his and trying to whittle down at Shen Khan's while we keep going here. Keeping his distance. He really shifting that gear into the zoning mode. Is he ready to get up close and personal? We're going to see, because his back is against the wall right now. Drive rush. Fierce to the perfect parry. And you're on the other side. Start again. Game over. Insert a new coin. Because you're playing Donkey Kong for the remainder of 15 seconds. Unless you're Shen Khan, and then you're in. Done.
Big step kick. Didn't get anything. Oh, going to the level 3 here. Yeah, got to.
This is going to be insane. This is they're both pretty similar in health. They got similar nibs. It's anyone's game at this point with this next interaction is what matters the most. Who's going to pull the trigger? Who's going to take it? Ooh. Jump in.
All right.
Switching sides with dash back.
Oh, catches him. Doesn't have any stocks to go any further with the combo. Now he's in burnout, but he's got him at full screen and on very low health. 10 seconds left. Oh, catches him with a crouching medium kick. Shen Khan forced to take action because he was below on life. And Cooper takes it 3-2 in an absolute nail biter between those two incredible players.
That's, yeah, I think it was said before, but doesn't get much better than that here at SFA midweek mix-up. The 74th edition, and yeah, it doesn't get better. Top 8 in this tournament is fantastic every single time.
How often do you see matches in Street Fighter 6 go that close or to a timeout, let alone matches where so much is happening? That's just a credit to the defense of these players. They were just sitting back and trading fireballs for 90 seconds. They were slugging and they were going in, but it's still so hard to over them up that we almost ran out of time in that final game and final round.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get two formidable and great players together fighting one another. Cooper, like I said, getting better and better every single time we see him, and the fruits of his labor are bearing at the minute, because he got one against Shen Khan, who is a surprise knockout this early. Honestly, like, that match it could have gone either way, but either one losing, it still would have been a surprise either way. So a fantastic match between formidable titans of the Australian FGC.
Absolutely. And speaking of, we're now going to see our second Aki. Jeez, tell you what, Luke and his Ed are being put through the ringer up against the Akis so far in this finals. We've got Luke up against Poindexter, Aki up against Ed again. Once again, it's first to 3. Let's get into it and decide who will face the red hot Cooper, the midweek boss himself, in the finals for midweek mix-up 74.
All right, and Poindexter is dripping at the minute with his costume. It's such a good costume. It's so good. And Luke keeping with the old faithful. He's the main character, so he has the main color. You got to keep it real. And Cruella de Vil versus Nero from DMC by Ninja Theory. Either way.
I think that's also Capcom.
Yeah, it is. I guess it would be. Yeah, I guess that's still it's still relevant. So yeah, why not? Hey, DMC wasn't that bad. I'm just saying the designs were, but the game was fun. Anyway, straight back to Luke and Poindexter now. Poindexter keeping it real. Luke is on the health deficit at the minute, and they're keeping in the middle of the screen, just waiting for each other. As we said before, that these two are quite range based. They're good at a decent distance, so they're going to be playing a lot of similar footsies, similar styles to see if they can find a gap. And Luke can control that space very well, even though it looks like he might not be able to. So pushing that now towards the corner now. Poindexter trying to get mounted in offense to try and get out, but Luke's going to go partying. Make sure you're safe. Don't drink and drive, and maybe you'll come home safe and take the first round.
Absolutely, and spends the level 1. If you've got it, spend it. Why not? Just to steal that round.
Righto, straight back into the middle, straight back where we love. Who's going to get the first advantage? And it looks like it's going towards the way of Poindexter. Puts him straight into the corner. Not a lot of wiggle room. Stuffs the drive rush though. That's okay. Gonna keep the flickers going. Oh, yep. Get that kill rush going forward.
Yeah, why not? Don't need to spend nibs to gash forward. There, here's the level 2 combo. There he goes. Goes for the desync, gets it again. Oh, he's been in the lab and he's ready.
Oh my god, that's
all of it
incredible.
out. Oh, and then reads the drive rush. What an answer from Luke there. Seizing back the momentum and taking game 1.
Hey, I saw someone saying that he was farming Twitter clips, and I can't disagree with you now. All right, that's Twitter clip as fuck. But hey, it works, and he's very formidable, and he always shows up for the top 8. So we're gonna see the very best of Luke, hopefully. Of course we are. Look at that combo; it was incredible. But straight back into it now. Oh, the
goes for the grab. Absolutely. Oh,
again for your money.
Throw again. Yeah. Oh, drive reversal. The first time we've seen. Oh wow, the full range on the snatcher. And now just a pixel left for Poindexter here. Goes for the OD slide out. Decides to get the corner himself. Gets out the whip. Throwing a fireball. Interrupts.
Oh yeah. Gonna be first. That's gonna be first round of the game towards Luke. Nice round win to match his game win. So he's hoping to stand down the barrel that again. But again, he stayed down the barrel last time and nearly lost. So he can't stay reserve. I think he's learned his lesson though. So he's gonna keep the pressure going. But
absolutely,
Arky looking for that space, puts it back into the corner, feels like he can consolidate it, switches sides. All right, gets the shit off. Drive rush. Yeah, straight back into the middle. Gonna push you to the other side now, maybe? It looks like that's the way it's going. He's still got plenty of nibs to spare.
Speaking of sick combos, that extension was insane, and that'll be the kill without having to spend any meter. Poindexter says, hey, I've been farming Twitter clips too. I've been watching Broski. I know how to eke out as much damage as possible.
Look, I can boot up the whole Commodore 64 game in the time it takes for an Arky combo to finish, and you just feel terrible. You just feel terrible. It's bloody awful, but yeah, no, he's not to be ruled out. Poindexter puts the good combos in for Arky, puts big pressure on Luke, trying to match some momentum back. He might do that with a switch side on the side grab, DI. That's some good damage right there. It's not spending anything, doesn't need to spend anything quite yet. He's looking for that kill combo.
Oh, he might want to now. Poindexter could kill here. Oh, hard to tell with the poison. It might be not quite enough with the extra scaling. I think he'll be a little bit left. Yeah, just enough to keep him in this match. One opening is all that Luke needs as well, but he currently doesn't have the nibs to spend to cash out.
A lot of risky maneuvers coming from Luke's end. He has so little health, but he gets the counter. He was looking for that level 2. I think he was looking for that level 2.
Yeah, and again, and now he's in burnout. Nothing he can do there. He could have reacted with the level 3, but who was ready for it?
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, does he do more damage with the level 2 in that situation, or is it with the level 3 he just finishes him off?
I think technically level 3 could do more damage with a full cash out, but for your resources you could probably do more. But it's both of it. It's pretty easy to do 60% with either of those, but I think it's if you don't have a full drive gauge to do your heavy cancel into heavy cancel into heavy cancel, you might actually be better off in most situations using the level 2 if you've got the timing down.
Jangle some keys in front of me, I'll get distracted. Those level 2 combos are hype as hell, so I just assumed they had more damage. But it's not going to save him this time, as Poindexter's going to take the first round of this game.
Absolutely. Poindexter pick up where he left off in that last game, looking to level this up at 2-all if he can. These two and we saw it with the last matchup for Luke of Ed versus Huggy, where it's so momentum based. And speaking of, bust out the drive reversal just to get some breathing room, but Poindexter's ready. Now he has the corner. Luke close to burnout. Interrupts with the punish counter throw. Ready with the level 1. He's not going to be dead, is he? No, not quite. But massive breathing room and just a pixel of health eked away. It doesn't get the follow-up. The timing was off of the light DP. Gets him again into the level 3. Did he cancel? No, use the first cancel window. That'll be the the round rather for Luke to bring himself to match point. Oh no, a pixel left.
Just like that, Poindexter takes the game. That's all it takes, ladies and gentlemen. That's simply all it takes. Game 3 Poindexter's way, and we're going straight into it. No reprieve. He's gonna want that momentum. It's straight. Oh my goodness, this crazy night we've had a midweek mix up number 74. But Luke, multi-time champion, now on the back foot to Poindexter, who's mounting some momentum after that sneaky little win that he caught. Back in the corner, trying to make something work, playing at the range that she really wants to. Fireballs traded. Either way, EX to throw something, give it a pull, just to make sure you aren't poisoned already. But pretty sure he is. Grab's gonna come through, kill rush to make that space up, straight back in the center in front of the chair. That belongs to Bison's hat. Straight back to the corner now. No, my apologies. We're still in the middle. There we go. Something works for Aki. Are we going for a 50-year combo? We are. She's burnt out. No 50-year sentence for you. Okay.
It's one combo. Ready again.
That's the second time this game.
Poindexter says, you can't test my... no.
Just
the slow fireball. He had the right move, but it just moved so slowly. It still caught him on the way back down. And now it's Poindexter, after all of that, with match point.
Yeah, Onyx, you know, it's been down to the wire pretty much every time. Luke has found himself in positions where he's had that last bit of health and he's been making a wish and trying to borrow a feeling, trying to get it to work, and it almost did last time, but it's the pressure of Poindexter is very, very strong tonight. Oh my goodness, the DI gets grabbed straight back into the corner with your ass. Tries to get something to work, still in the corner. Now you're gonna hurt for it. What's got next? The drive reversal. It's a fair and safe option. Makes sense. Puts straight back in the middle, and when they've been in the middle, it's usually been Poindexter who's got the advantage, and he's showing it right now with that crispy little grab. Drive rush misses. And the grab afterwards. No, burnout. Still putting him square center on top of the logo. He's got all the momentum. The nibs are looking green. The combo's looking mean, but he takes it back. And Poindexter's going to take this whole thing 3-1.
The challenge on the kill rush, not going to let him continue that pressure for free. Goes for it. Absolutely incredible stuff.
That's going to amount to our final game of the evening. It's going to be Cooper versus Poindexter. Aki versus JP for our grand final. Midweek mix-up number 74.
Yeah, absolutely. Aki versus JP. Now, on lore-based, you know, she knocked off all JP's guards and got right up in his face. I'm not sure that translates, you know, if things were... if all matches were lore-based, then Akuma would win all the time. So obviously it'll come down to the players, but it's not a match I think I've really seen too much on the... We have Cooper, who's one of the only JPs that we see regularly. There are a few Akis floating around, but I don't think we really see Aki JP that much. Obviously, from her launch trailer, people were like, Aki's the JP killer, but season 1, her fireball, anti-fireball tech didn't really work as planned. That's changed.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how these two go in this first of 3 final. Just playing it patient so far.
All right, we're going to see what we can do at a bit of range here. Of course, 2 players who have been wanting to find the other's weakness, but Cooper very, very forward pressure based this evening, able to switch gears between zoning and getting up in your face and doing some damage. As we can see here, he's gonna, he waits for the portal in. He's completely ready for it, the burnout, but that's okay, because Poindexter's gonna take the first round of this grand final.
Yeah, good early, drawing some early blood there. Poindexter ready with the anti-airs again. Drive rush to keep the pressure going. Gets the full combo, poisoned into the corner. waiting maybe for the OD Amnesia, but it didn't come. Punish counter throw
yeah.
into the corner from Cooper. Now you have to deal with this pressure. There we go. Back into the corner you go. You fought for that space and I've taken it all away.
Okay. Drive rush to return. Retaliation straight in the middle. Tries a neutral jump for you, Measure. Gets out of this space. He's able to control the full screen a bit better than Arky is, just in general, just with the tools that he has. But it doesn't mean that Arky's any weak. Go from there. She has to work a little bit just to get forward a bit. But back against the wall, still looking very strong. But Cooper keeping that pressure into the corner. Got a level 3 ready for you with no nibs. And you can look to take this one with... Yep, that's going to cash in so that they can win the first game of this grand final for Midweek Mix-Up 74.
Absolutely. Poindexter. Oh, I knew it should have killed a CA, but that last little pixel is a commentator's absolute nightmare. The amount of times it just lingers for that little bit longer and you think you've led everyone up the garden path. But yes, Poindexter takes that first game and he is absolutely riding that momentum from that comeback victory against Luke. And here he goes, trying to keep the pressure on Cooper. Doesn't want to get locked down by all of these portals. Cooper, though, drive rushing with the crouching medium kick, swinging that cane. Gets the combo. Into the corner you go. Or not quite, but back to full screen anyway. Get ready to run that gauntlet.
Oh yeah, the portal comes back to bite you in the ass after the bubble, and Cooper's going to get that pressure towards the corner now. Takes a step forward, just a bit of EX. He's looking for the kill. Level 1 will give it to him, and he'll take the first round of game 2.
Yeah, what a response from Cooper. You know, we've seen it in every match in our top 8, really. Someone takes the first game and then the adaptation is immediate from their opponent. And that's exactly what we've seen in that first round from Cooper. But what a challenge with the kicks from Poindexter there. Now he's out of the corner, going to try and catch Cooper there with it. Oh, gets hit by the spikes. Goes for the fireball move. Yeah, they improved it, but it's still not safe. And he pays the price for it.
Oh yeah, gotta get something, a little bit of counter hit for that. For your measure, get some action into the corner now. The grab's gonna lead you in further and closer into danger. The DI wall splat, and this combo could go forever, but he drops it. Gets to reset though. Doesn't matter. He manages to make it work, and just a level 1 for your measure to take the second round of this game.
No.
Oh no, what?
Magic Pixel.
Commentator's curse. My apologies. I'd like to apologize to all involved. I can't be relied upon for anything.
We were talking about that pixel on the level 3, but it just did it to us with the level 1. And this time it didn't work.
Yeah, that's my hubris coming to bite me in the ass. But let's see. Let's see if it could be more clear this time.
Poindexter now. Oh, but Cooper with the jump out.
Oh yeah. Okay. Big parry. Yep, gonna get the combo off. Am I gonna be able to make a coffee? No, I'm not. The jump in, trying to get something safe.
Nah, didn't want to spend the resources because of the perfect parry scaling. Just wanted to do the basic combo and take the corner carry. I think big hit from the cane. Let's see if Cooper's gonna spend anything. No, just gonna set up, try for the cheeky resets and the setups in the corner. Drive rush to punish the parry, catches him whipping the air. That should be dead. And Cooper will take game 2, 1 apiece. So far in this final. I'm not even going to watch this one. I knew that was going to kill. Yep. Because it hit from low enough.
Yep, absolutely.
Not a controversial call, that one.
No, pretty straight down the middle. Made it a bit more clear for us commentators, so it's very much appreciated. We're still improving gameplay. Give it to you know what I'm saying? All right.
Ready for the OD Amnesia. Where did Cooper's health bar go? This round just started. A few hard reads and Poindexter in a huge early life lead.
Staying at distance now, but of course JP's going to be better at maintaining that distance. Well-placed spikes coming from Cooper. The drive rush meet in the middle. A little bit of Enter the Dragon action, but with drive rushes. All right, puts it back into the side corner. Drive rush gets something to go. Is it going to pull level 1? Yes, they are. They're going to kill?
I'll say no. I waited.
You win. You get channeled. Yeah, that's good. You know, you wait till the result comes out, and you're fine. Fantastic. That's how you keep channel points, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely. And Poindexter, again, game for game, round for round, these two absolutely trading blows, making the adaptations as they are required. Poindexter goes up early in this game 3, gets the big punish counter. This will be a big combo.
Oh, yeah.
Send him into the corner and poisoned. Goes for the throw reset.
Bit slippery, getting that grab towards the corner. That poison's going to wear off, though. Completely fine. The anti-air is completely measured. The drive rush, delayed button. Oh, yeah, we're going for it. Oh, we're going for it. You know what's up. You know what's up. That's the one. Poindexter taking the game emphatically.
I think you might have been able to kill with level 1 there, but, you know, if you've got it and it's going to claim the round, why not just spend the level 2 and make absolutely certain that you're not going to have to clutch it out?
Guaranteed to cash your ticket into the next game if you spend everything you've got, or at least as much as you can, Ben. But it's gonna be 2 games towards the way of Poindexter. This. Ooh, first to 3, first to 4.
First to 3. Oh,
No.
Cooper needs to answer back here, like we know that he's capable.
Yep.
If he wants to
100%.
keep this final alive. But Poindexter puts himself in burnout against JP. Never easy. Just trying to get the space, but not letting... Oh, what a DI.
That's why they call him the boss. Now he's going to get some shit to go here. Leaves a little bit of health just to see you wake up so you can see your own demise. The first round's going to go to Cooper.
Yeah, we said he needed to... Oh, tries to challenge on the spike. Gets hit on the second challenge instead. Cooper now just trying to control the pace and not let Poindexter, you know, get the ball rolling and really get that... Oh, unfortunate... Punish on the drop. Into the corner you go. Gets the snake slide out. So hard to punish. Speaking of punish counter throw.
Okay, the portal in is beautifully placed, and the level 3 is going to give Cooper the entire game. Oh, unless this pixel stays for some goddamn reason. But, we are going into the final game of the night. Fantastic stuff all around. Midweek mix-up 74.
Absolutely fitting with the impressive display of talent that we've had, that our final should go into a final and deciding game. It's been the story of pretty much our entire top 8, particularly the semi-finals. Any of these players could have won it. Come down to Poindexter and Cooper taking an early lead in this deciding match.
Cooper's keeping his poise altogether now. He's looked more and more steadfast the further we've gone along here, and it's reflected in his gameplay. Burnout for Poindexter now. He's in a lot of trouble, especially at this distance, especially with that amount of nibs, which is none, by the way. So it's going to be very interesting to see if they can mount a comeback here. But Cooper's going to do the jump in and just simply finish it with a cheeky little low kick.
And that is tournament point for Cooper. As you said, he's just been adapting to this Arky and shifting his rhythm. Or catches with the big cane. Or tries to drive rush away, but not soon enough. The teleport had happened.
Oh, Portals! Portals don't amount to anything. The parry. The DI in retaliation. It's Arky's time to cook now. It's Poindexter's time to get into this one straight away. Puts down the grab. Let's see what he's got afterwards. Drive rush to follow up. With blocking poise. Another command grab. Another one. Here it comes again. Drive rush is going to right to the same thing. No, the overhead gets stuffed. No, finds the gaps in the corner. Is the level 3 getting spent? No, that's not. Oh, the whiff.
Oh no! The wrong snake slide didn't get the follow-up to the punish counter.
This game's not done. This game is not done.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
into the level 2. So much chip, you gotta guess right. Oh, the interrupt.
Oh.
But he was ready for it. Oh my goodness.
That's gonna be the
Cash
one.
out here. This should be enough
Cooper.
with the level 1. Cooper with the magic pixel
The
to
boss
win this.
taking the entire thing. 3-1 or 3-2 in a riveting final, in a riveting grand final for midweek mix-up 74. Fantastic stuff. Absolutely beautiful.
Incredible from all of our players. Obviously, everyone behind the scenes. We know that this wouldn't happen without all of you guys. So thank you to you. Thank you to everyone who played, especially, 28 players, big turnout, and, some absolutely top shelf Street Fighter from Go to Woe. Random, it's been a pleasure as always to have you with me so that I'm not just talking to myself.
It's been good to be back, man. It's always a pleasure working with you, and this tournament has been fantastic as always. Thank you, Boombox. You're an absolute legend.
Same to you. And, if you want to see Street Fighter like this, join in every week. We do it every week. Next week, we might even have M. Bison throwing out some some Psycho Minds and head stomping some fools. So until next time, thanks everyone for joining us, and we'll catch you around.
Sweet as. Peace out, lads.
True. I think fighting game players are all either obsessed with wrestling, jazz, and Street Fighter. Oh, sorry, and fighting games. Those are our three things.
Jazz
Jazz.
specifically.
Yeah, specifically jazz.
Specifically jazz.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, shout outs again
we
to
have a
prove that
character.
WA is the superior state.
No.
They had two big shot wrestlers over there.
I need to cancel this somehow. Hang on.
Oh, get out of there, Jim!
Someone
Hat
straight-
Jim! Hat
Oh,
Jim
no.
about to play Hat Rashid on stream.
This
No.
gamer streamer.
Xavier Woods and another guy. Yeah, Kofi Kingston went to Perth locals.
Ah.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
If you say so, dude. I don't know any of these people. None, you know, they've all got really creative names. I'll give them that. But I don't. Other than that, I know nothing about them.
Gotta request a quick Discord stream because we have just switched to JP and my thing is dead. My SF5 has died.
That's rough. It's rough out here.
I
We
know,
do
it's
have the
been rough.
JP switch.
All right, cool. It's just learning from me. Phil.
This is like a 10-0 matchup, right? JP
Yeah.
can't lose this. JP can't lose this. We haven't seen a JP tonight, and for